So it's delicious. It's got tons of bacon.
Lots and lots of Feywild fantastic food.
You think it's bacon. It looks like bacon. You wonder if the bacon had a name before, but it's still good.
That's terrible.
I don't judge.
Oh, me. Hopefully they didn't use the talking animals for the bacon.
They probably just carved off a little. It's fine.
It's fine. No problem.
So, the day is yours for whatever you guys plan to do next.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what we were deciding.
From what I gathered, you were deciding between heading north, heading to the Admiral, or heading south.
Okay, so the only people who had actually made it down to breakfast so far are Earless and Davi, Rafferty.
Oh, that's right. Leo hadn't come.
And Jacob is. Leo isn't here yet because Tab doesn't roleplay.
Roleplaying suckers.
See?
I remember Tab roleplaying a fantastic miner on the last UO shard we were on. I'm just saying.
He was secretly letting Tiny do that.
Yes.
I'm like, did he though? Oh,
Leo ran away in the night.
Very dedicated to his craft.
Yeah.
Are there other people in the room? Like, is it pretty packed in there? Or?
Actually, it's a lot more sparse than it has been in your previous times. There are a couple of people there, but the town in general seems to be, or the city in general seems to be thinner. Your impression just from walking around talking to people is that a lot of them have headed to the front line where the Severance is, but there are a couple of Eldrin sitting at another table.
Well, as soon as Leo gets here and has some breakfast, I suppose we're gonna leave. Are we all?
Leo gets there and has some breakfast.
Are we all in sort of agreement that we should go to the Diamond Sea first?
I think that's
Yes.
the best option for us at this point.
What do you think, Davi?
Sorry, I was muted. Forgot about that. I mean, yeah, wherever we need to go, we've got to go to all three.
Yeah. I wish we had an idea of which was the most. I mean, I think that we know which.
Is the most pressing.
Do we know where to go beyond the Diamond Sea? Are we just gonna take a boat and just drive around randomly till we stumble on something? Do you have a direction?
When we enter his realm, he will find us.
I was gonna say I feel pretty solid that Rafferty will act as a homing beacon to where we need to go. Similarly to other people we know. Okay.
We have been told in the past too where he generally stayed.
Right.
I don't remember what it is myself, but
I think it was a hilariously named boat, if I'm not mistaken.
We had a long rest, right?
Yes.
But
Okay.
yeah, I believe the Queen also said that she could teleport us close to the Diamond Sea to cut down travel time.
That would be very useful. I think that we should take her up on that if we're ready to go. Is everybody, equipped? If we got what we need here?
I
think
give me 1 hour.
Okay.
And I disappear for an hour, and I ritual cast Find Familiar, and I get stick back.
We actually discussed that during planning.
Is sticking out also?
Yes. Same. Because I found a token. And it's never changing now.
It's the cutest owl in the world. If Ivan looked like that, we would stop suiciding him.
So, Leo, when you wake up in the morning, your joints seem a little stiff. You're just not as spry today for some reason.
As compared to yesterday.
Shouldn't have killed the kids. Probably going to be consequences.
Time works weird here. Getting old and...
One less max HP.
Oh no! That's like 2% of my HP.
Wait, you've lost HP?
I wouldn't edit the actual value.
That's true. I mean, there's a thing there, isn't there? Can I do negative on that one? Is that a thing?
You lost HP? Like max HP or total HP?
Or like kind of the same.
I mean, max or the off of the temporary.
That's not even a sentence.
You know what I mean? Is this a permanent loss?
We don't know yet. For right now, it's permanent.
Oh my god. This is
Once you sprout some more mushrooms, it'll probably be okay.
I got several more of them.
Oh my god.
So I was thinking about our ambush, and I have a little bit of concern about the fact that we got teleported directly into it. And while my original thought when it happened, well, what I'm saying is that my original thought when it happened was that we just had really poor timing arriving here, that the ambush was actually meant for the court. But now I'm questioning if it was actually intended for us.
I mean, how would that... I mean, that would mean that you think that Gil or the Frostbite Queen is in league with the Sea League Court.
Well,
no,
that's the only place
not
it could have teleported us to, because that's where the circle is. So it's more of a timing issue in that.
But I'm saying is I think that they were expecting us.
But why? How would the Sealy people be? Where are we? Are we in the dining room right now? And there's Eladrin nearby. Are they very close to us?
No, they're not. There's just a couple of them. They appear to be shopkeepery kind of people. You've seen them around before. It seems like most of the residents have left, but they don't seem to be paying you any mind.
Jacob must cast darkness.
I am still gonna keep my voice low and all that. I mean, but how would first, what would Sealy operatives want with us? And two, how would they even know that we would be coming via teleportation? We could have traveled overland the way that we left. I mean, there was no guarantee that we were going to come up at that teleportation circle again. I presume that they do know that it's there.
I'm supposing that there's a possibility that it was a happy accident for them. But, I mean, our presence here in the Feywild is probably not a surprise to any of the courts.
Oh, no, because they took our census.
They took your census, yes.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Never took my census.
You were already here, Rafferty.
Yep, but I didn't get my census took.
At some point, when you arrive at the Feywild, did some little creature come up to you and go, "What is your name and place of origin?"
Nope.
We include the Admiral in little creature.
He's a large creature, I've been told. Why do you think they're ghosts?
Out of character, have you seen the picture of the Admiral? He is in the Unseelie. The Unseelie Fae. It's fine. It's totally fine. He looks like a very cuddly creature. Alright.
Yeah, he's a completely trustworthy fellow that, I was right to make a deal with.
Absolutely. Best decision you ever made. Okay. That's Somebody popped it up on screen. Anywho, I have no doubts that this was totally a smart choice. What do you?
He's got a little something on his face. Might want to wipe that off.
I feel like that's a scar, my dude.
Emotionally, yes.
Regardless, I don't understand. We haven't found anything that links the Sealy Court to this demon incursion at all. In fact, the demons seem to be coming through only, of course, we haven't been to the other side, so we have no way of knowing what's really happening in the Sealy Court, but...
Well, I do question if their intention in ambushing us was to prevent us from finding said connection.
I find it disturbing that we were not able to keep one of them so that we could have found out more. One killing himself purposefully and the other managing to get away. It's very unfortunate.
Well, I think if there is a connection, I think we're likely to see more. We're not operatives in the war, so attacking us was completely unnecessary. We didn't know that they were there.
I think it's part of an ambush.
Right. I don't. That's why I wonder if it didn't matter that it was us. It could have been anybody. First and foremost, we did come via the teleportation circle that they must know exists because that's a temple. So, I guess it wasn't unreasonable for them to expect that we had some level of power.
How about we just be super prepared for an ambush when we get teleported to the next teleportation circle?
Yeah, I 100% agree that we need to be prepared. But I just think it's maybe overstepping a little to think that the Sealy... we're relatively unimportant in the grand scheme of things, and as you pointed out, not involved in this war. Leo, yes, notwithstanding, of course.
Yes, thank you. Proceed.
You're welcome. But in the grand scheme of their grand schemes, we are very unimportant. They're just interested in warring with each other. I can't imagine.
This is why we should have read that book.
Which book?
About us.
We couldn't find that book, remember?
Somebody didn't want us looking for it.
I feel like 90% of CAG and Castus prep is let's put them in situations where they have to decide what to do.
I think that's 90% of D&D.
You guys are doing great. Keep going.
Yeah.
We have decided what we're doing. We just haven't moved.
Yeah, well, let's go do it. Okay, we're either going to get ambushed or we're not.
Okay, is everybody ready?
Yeah,
then?
So my point in bringing up the suspicion that I have that there might be a connection is so that you guys are also aware, so that we can actually keep an eye out for it.
Okay.
Well,
keep an eye out.
If there's some fruity Eladrin yelling Allahu snack bar and blowing themselves up, we'll be aware.
Yeah. I would also like to point out of character that Honey and Cag are incognito.
Just because I'm stuffing my face.
Like eating mashed potatoes.
I didn't get a chance to eat, so I'm eating now.
Yeah,
I understand.
Stop. Can we address Casta's what the fuck? What is going on with that GIF?
GIF! And what
it's
GIF?
How the Admiral kills people, according to Robert.
Oh, but did you watch the whole GIF? Jesus.
It gets bad right before the end.
feel incredibly violated right now. Okay, well.
The Diamond Sea, then.
Yes, I guess so.
So,
Let's prepare our foldable boat.
We're gonna be.
Oh yeah, we have a boat.
We're gonna be teleported, though. Remember?
But that's how we get ambushed. They'll never expect us sneaking us up on them on a foldable boat.
Yeah, but how long is it going to take to cross the Diamond Sea in a little foldable boat?
It's not
also,
little.
how many?
It
how
unfolds a
many
It's
lot.
actually pretty big.
How many people does the? Oh, it's a small ship, so it would carry all of us.
there are two options. There's
It's
a
like
boat.
20 people. I think you
Okay.
can take the big one.
Yeah, I don't think it's 15. But yeah.
I know this because earlier when we were debating how you might get there and the ways we need to prepare, Cog goes, they have a boat. And I'm like, they're not going to row a boat across the sea. So this is clarified for me. Because I made the same mistake, Leah. And I was like, and if they try to row a boat across an ocean, how do we punish them for it?
I mean, I think we.
I mean, I can't drown, so I'm fine with that plan.
So anyway.
Still kind of sucks being stuck on the bottom of the ocean.
It's a long walk.
Yeah, but I'm comforted during the walk by knowing everyone else died.
You can also walk on the water.
It can also be open to store items inside of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, and I can put on my
like
swim
a boat.
speed is my motion speed, so.
So, you guys have the option of teleportation, you have your boat, you have feet. What are you doing?
They'll never expect us to get there by walking.
I mean, that's fair. Gee,
No, we're not walking. No. Be quiet immediately.
I just realized it's still a rowboat.
I meant by boat.
Is it still a
As
rowboat?
far
Is it
as
a really big
Yeah, it
rowboat?
has 5 sets of oars and rowing seats, so it's like a galley.
You're Viking, so.
I have control water, so we can totally propel that shit.
Yeah.
So teleportation circle it is.
We could hire some people to row us, perhaps.
Yes,
What do you-
all we'll have to do is promise them our firstborns. Remember how
Yeah.
currency works here.
Yeah, that's true.
Next thing you know, you're stuck in the boat for 5 sessions.
Until you fly it over a windstorm.
It was rad. Santa Claus lives. I don't know, guys.
So are we going to go by boat, or are we going to go ahead and go by teleportation?
Let's go by teleportation and kill some Eladrin.
I say you go by elk.
No. So, not via elk. We don't want to do that. Yeah, I guess so. Back to the council to talk to the queen again and see what we could do to get closer to the Diamond Sea.
Okay. So you guys head on over to the council mansion. And when you head upstairs, there are not as many people there at this time. There's the Queen and the Frost Prince and Renestray and a couple of others milling about, still planning over their table. Nobody really acknowledges you as you come in. They just keep with their conversation.
Who's gonna talk to the queen? I'm not the diplomat.
I'll talk to her. I'm a diplomat.
Ooh.
I cast friends.
No!
No, that's a joke. That's a joke.
We didn't prepare for this encounter, guys. Felix called it.
I'm
you know
Fairly
what?
confident she only has 10 hit points, so it's all good, guys.
I'm ready for it.
not entirely sure it'd be an encounter more than
No.
just Rafferty being gone.
So, well, 60 seconds is a long time to run away, Tab.
Oh my god.
So, we walk up to the queen and I say, we're ready to take on the next portion of our task, and we'll be going to the Diamond Sea if you can teleport us.
Very well. Have you spoken to the tower then?
Several times.
They would be the ones to assist you with teleportation.
Of course, we were just here to inform you.
Very good. Well, I hope you.
We
are
want
safe.
to keep you.
Know where we were
Your
going
Grace,
with that.
we want to keep you in the loop so you know
Yes.
what we're doing. That way, when we come back, we still have rooms.
Thank you. We'll keep that in mind. But just in the future, if you just want to leave a message with one of the guards, they can inform me of these.
That's very impersonal.
I like watching your voice actor make this voice. Okay, that's the only reason I need.
Oh God!
Um,
How did we not remember it was a tower we needed?
Okay, to the tower.
Oh my God!
You guys head over to the tower, and Cecily is sitting on the floor as she always is, and she hops up. You're back already.
Hello, Cecily. Did Davi get her book?
Yes, Davi did. When she stood up, she noticed that her bag was notably heavier, and if she pat around, she got like this Oxford dictionary-sized book in her bag.
Oh God. Okay. Well. All right.
All print is in like 11 font. And let me see.
11.
Why?
Tiny.
That's very specific.
Extra tiny. Davi said he got her reading glasses.
Wow.
Let
Honey
me
is
see
muted again, so I don't know if she's reacting to this 11
I
font
think she went to the
nightmare.
restroom.
Oh.
and she cannot read it.
Oh no. What language is it in?
It is in Sylvan.
Oh, I can read it.
Oh crap.
So just let me know if you need something in Sylvan Red. I'll be happy to read it to you. You can 100% trust my my translation.
How can we learn Sylvan?
I could teach you.
There's a correspondence course.
12 easy payments of $79.99.
No, 12 easy payments of eternal servitude.
10 easy payments of fingers.
It's impossible for me to offer eternal servitude as I currently am currently in agreement. Oh my gosh. Bad news, Honey Nut. You got your book, but it's in Sylvan.
I speak Sylvan.
Yeah, we've already covered the gamut of how helpful it is that Rafferty speaks Sylvan.
I could read the book and I could read it to you.
Anywho, we are now at the tower getting ready to be transported to the Diamond Sea. So we'll tell Cecily what we're there for.
Oh, yeah, I can help you with that. So she takes her little silver staff and clicks a new combination of crystals as she does every time. And below you, the floor kind of glows for a moment, and then a teleportation circle kind of slowly, almost like, it's almost as though the marble floor begins to sink in, revealing the etchings of the circle below you.
Ever so subtly starts to draw it.
And she doesn't seem to mind. If anything, she appreciates a fellow scholar. She begins to think for a minute, kind of reflecting on the proper, whatever you do when you teleport, gestures and words and things to get the right location. Great, okay. I need everybody to step in. Come on, close. And she beckons you all into the circle. And she begins to
just getting last part.
Once Leo finishes, then you all step inside. She goes, okay. And she starts to do the gestures. And then she kind of pauses. Okay, hold on. Maybe that wasn't right. She does it again.
Have you done this before?
Whoa.
Yeah. I've done this a few times.
How many years ago was this?
I don't know. Years are hard. Hold on.
They are hard.
I have an idea. She taps some crystals, and a book appears in her hand, and she starts flipping through, and she calls you over, Leo. And she shows you the ritual for the teleportation to the Diamond Sea, and she's like, I think I'm doing it right.
Well...
You understand what she's showing you?
Did you do this part here? Just points up page.
Yep, that's right. That's right. I do this part. It's this part.
Okay. Oh, but you gotta twist your hand more into it, you know?
Okay. And she puts the book down. She's like, I'm gonna try again. And she starts twisting, and there's nothing. That's weird. It won't let me through for some reason.
Maybe it's busy.
Maybe. I've never had that happen before, but...
Can we leave a message?
I don't know how. Do you know how?
Yes, but that's not important.
Well, I don't know. I don't know why it's not working.
All right. Should we go back? Should we go back and ask the queen?
No, let's do this. Leroy!
What exactly are you doing? His belly flopping onto the circle.
Yep.
Crushing all the dragonite in there.
Well,
I guess we're going by boat.
I mean, if you want to wait, I can try again later.
I mean, is there like a manager maybe that knows it better?
Are you being Karen right now?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that Leo is a Karen. I mean, that is 100% canon. I mean, we've known that from the beginning.
There's the master of the circle, whose name the DM doesn't remember right now, who's on the council.
That's an
Is it
awkward name to
Phaelus?
remember.
It's not
Is it Phaelus?
No.
Is it a laundry?
No, Elodie is
Taylor?
I don't know.
Phalar. That has to be because that's the only one that's
The only
not.
person left on the council.
Sure, yes. He's not here right now, though. He had to go to the front line. He had some
Is there
stuff to deliver. Special arrows.
Is there a circle there?
Nope. If there
Seems
is, I
like
don't
a
know.
weird place for the master of the circle to be. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm not supposed to ask questions.
How do you learn anything if you don't ask questions?
I learn what I'm told.
But what if you don't understand it? Can you ask questions then?
Then I'm just not smart enough yet. But I'll get there.
What if somebody told you to ask around for things?
That would be confusing. But I never get to leave, so that shouldn't happen.
Well, you should question everything till you question why you should, but we should get going because we have places to be.
Alright. Well, if you want to come back and try again later, we can do that.
Hey. So. This is a conundrum. We can no longer teleport?
I mean, we couldn't teleport to start with, but
Well, we
Wait,
were
somebody
going
has-
to, but if Cecily
that
is
was
having
somebody else.
trouble.
I would assume that the problem is at the other side.
Oh. So we're being
So-
blocked from teleporting.
And we might need to use the boat. This should be fun.
or there's no circle there anymore.
Now I am very trepidatious about the boat because I feel like if he wants us to come by boat, it's not a good sign.
I can't drown. I'm cool.
So the good news is I have proficiency in vehicles, guys.
Oh my god!
Land or water?
It doesn't matter.
Well, it says land, but if you actually read the PHB, it literally doesn't matter.
They got a little lazy with the vehicle rules.
By lazy, they just didn't make any.
Exactly. That's exactly what I said.
There was also
Just put in one thing
this.
like, vehicles.
Okay, well, this is fine. This is totally fine.
I think that means Jacob was the one rowing.
Oh no.
No, he's the one. He's the one hitting the drum and steering the ship.
I don't want to row across the Diamond Sea. This is very, very.
It has a sail too.
For the record, sea shanties literally exist to the rhythm of working on a boat.
It's pretty
So,
cool.
if you guys want, I mean, it's an opportunity.
To sing sea shanties on D&D. Okay.
So,
All right, well, I guess we need to head to the water then.
I suppose so. I don't understand why we're being blocked from coming through.
are you switching people?
Well, I would think that it's possible that
They can switch.
the Admiral's guests have done something that might be creating said problems.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, it could just not be a circle there anymore.
It would be very useful. We're walking and talking, by the way, to wherever we need to go to put the boat in the water and go to the Diamond Sea.
But where is that?
Wherever we were told
the water.
before. We were told how to get there before.
I imagine they'd go back to where the water they came in on.
I mean, we were literally by a beach at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys head out north towards the little bay that you have crossed many times now. You know that the temple is on the other side of it, and from the map that you've seen in the Huntsman's Hall, that there's a little river connect that you can take out and head north towards the Diamond Sea. As you guys walk and talk. So you get there, and you pop your boat out.
Well, alright,
I don't know.
So
Dearless was walking and talking, but she stopped talking.
Yeah, she stopped talking.
you said you were talking, but I think you're a liar.
Well, I was thinking about what I wanted to say. So, I mean, wouldn't it put us in an advantageous position if we were able to rescue the Admiral from his guests?
Did he sound like he wanted to be rescued last we talked?
Well, if they're blocking
After we
us
talked to
from
him.
getting there...
This is a very long-winded assumption of the fact that somehow they're holding Admiral prisoner and blocking people from entering just because we can't get there.
Well, but we know that they did take over the Frostbright Queen's domain and imprisoned her. What if Rafferty is getting these communications? Maybe the Admiral is putting on a good face, like he's like, "Aha, jovial," but he's.
I'm gonna close my eyes, roll my eyes back up into my skull, and go, "Hey, your teleportation circle is fucked. Is a boat okay, or do you need us to come by land?"
Nothing.
This is gonna suck.
This is we are in a bad position, y'all. I'm just saying. This is no bueno.
Well, no, you're not in a bad position yet, but if your dragon turns up to be a wimp, you will be in a bad position. Several of them. Vigorously.
I'm going to say that I feel very confident that Veles would not have made a promise he could not keep. So I'm gonna continue to have faith in that, and then, but I really would like us to get to where we're going as safely as possible. I'm alarmed that you have not heard anything when we started headed this way. All right, do we go by boat or land, Jackie?
I mean, we have a boat.
We also have land.
I know,
Wiser words were never said.
Like, the boat will be faster.
I mean, I tend to agree with that, but I mean, what if we're putting ourselves in a precarious position? I mean, if we get out on the middle of the water, there are no guarantees that we'll get there safely.
But we know that he docks along the autumn shore, so I think that as long as we stick close to shore, we shouldn't have anything to really worry about.
All right. Well, then let's. I trust Jackie's opinion on this.
So now it's Jackie's fault if something goes wrong.
Let's get on the boat.
Always was.
So you'll wander out towards the bay that you have seen and walked along the shoreline of many times, and at least once been rowed across. So you hit the shoreline, and you're standing on this nice sandy beach with a very faint, cool wind blowing from the west. You stand there.
I say the second command word.
Have you, assuming you have removed this box from the bag of holding and not just said the command word while it's
Do we have to follow the programming schedule here?
I don't like to
If
assume.
an else cases, I remove the boat from the bag of holding. I
boat is in
take
another
4
dimension.
steps into the water. I bend slightly at the waist. I perch the box precariously up right above the waterline.
No, the box floats.
Make sure you're using your hamstrings.
I let go of the box.
All right.
I back up 5 steps.
You're not.
I'm just making sure I understand the situation.
I speak the second command word clearly.
That motherfucker blows up in your face. Rocks fall. Everybody.
No,
knows.
he walked away from it so that he wouldn't have that happen. See, you didn't pay attention after you asked for the details.
I don't know that I asked for the details.
It was
You did.
implied.
You totes did.
Okay, so there's a boat in the water, guys.
So the boat begins to unfold actually quite elegantly. It seems like there was a good deal of engineering sense to how this magical device was put together. And it takes a minute or so before the boat to completely come apart and have the mast stand up. But
It says it's a rowboat.
it has a mast now.
Okay.
It does have a mast.
Okay.
It has a mast with a
And
square
sails.
sail. It
Yeah.
also has rowing seats and 5 sets of oars.
Yeah, the rowing seats are to get us out away from the breakers, and then we unfurl the sail. That's how these things work.
Yeah.
Yeah, what he said. And the boat sits there calmly.
That looks to be about half mast, Tab.
Just at least the boat is not sitting there angrily.
All right, we get on the boat.
I wait for Jacobus to get on the boat.
I get on the boat.
I get on the boat after Jacobus.
All right.
I get on the boat after Leo.
You are
I get on the
standing
boat next.
on the boat. The boat is just hanging out. It seems like the anchor was lowered as part of the opening process.
I go inspect the deck cabin.
It's rather Spartan. It doesn't seem like there's much other than a desk. Seems like a smattering of quills and ink.
I take up residence behind the desk, scatter my things around, and wait for my companions to take me where I need to be.
Oh no! Oh no! You are not getting away with that.
So you all kind of begin to inspect the ship and kind of identify where all of the oars have been stowed and what lines control the raising and lowering of the sail.
So, Jackie, do you know how to do these? I'm gonna
Definitely
motion
raise
like
the
this
anchor.
to the boat.
So Jacobus, of course, wanders
Are any of
over and-
us strong enough to lift the anchor?
I know from experience you need 4 people on the galley.
Yes. All right. So we're all gonna load up Sea of Thieves. We're just gonna go with that. So Jacobus gets to work lifting the anchor, and once he gets it into the boat just begins to kind of drift gently towards the middle of the bay.
The oars.
I'm going to pick up the oars and hold them in the incorrect manner. Because I don't know which the correct manner is.
So she knows which end is the pointy end. So Irilith holds it threateningly in everyone's general
I
direction.
go towards the stern of the ship, and I cast Shape Water, and I push us the F out.
Is that the...
Yeah, I get 5-foot cube of water that I can animate. We are now...
Still the most broken cantrip in the game.
They had no idea what they were doing with these things.
They don't know how much 5
Somebody
feet
like
of
says
water is.
can use a spell like shape water.
Like you could animate enough
mean, I
water to
appreciate
run a millstone. Like you could make a perpetual motion machine with Shape Water.
So there's a small sound of if you knew what an engine sounded like, an engine starting, and the ship begins to coast out towards the mouth of the bay.
Oh, I accidentally looked up motorboat instead of speedboat.
That's a different thing.
That was unfortunate.
I can see how that GIF would end poorly.
I mean, it didn't end poorly, but it's
At some point, Leo gets inspired and invents a steam power.
Leo, as you guys pull away from the bay, you begin to get that familiar tug in the back of your mind calling you to the northwest.
Are we going northwest?
You're currently going northeast to make your way
Alright.
out of the bay.
I stick my head out of my deck cabin. Chat, aren't we going the wrong way?
Oh, this shit again. No, we're going the correct way.
Feels wrong.
Yeah, well, you're a mushroom man. Everything feels wrong.
Now, bacon this morning was pretty good.
So with
Oh my goodness.
so as you begin coasting along, you do realize that there is acceleration, but no direction vector being applied to this. So you are
Listen, that we got Mr. Vehicle Proficiency here to go ahead and unfurl the sails now that we're past the breakers.
I mean, he does have proficiency.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just I don't know what people are doing.
Yeah, I mean, he did roll
Do
for
the
it.
things.
He
Yeah, I
did
don't
the
know.
things. All right, he did the things. All right, so Jacobus expertly wanders about the ship on his own as everyone else just kind of stands by, and Leo makes sure he holds the office down.
Yes.
Well, I'll try to. Earlith would try to help if she's given direction, but she doesn't know anything about a boat.
Also, I don't want to go overboard
definitely
here.
give
He
direction.
does it proficiently, not expertly.
And lowers the sails and then takes his position at the wheel of the ship and helps glide it quite nicely out through the mouth of the bay. You move faster than walking here, so.
Yeah, what is the speed of the boat? That didn't. I don't think it said in the boat what the speed was.
I think it's 600 or something.
I mean, it's manually powered, so it kind of depends on the wind and how much you row it.
So as you guys turn north, Leo, you find yourself drawn a little more east, like east-northeast now.
It moved?
It did.
East, northeast,
That where he's being drawn to.
not west.
West. I apologize.
I was gonna say.
You're going east. You feel a pull west-northwest. Whoops.
Leo sticks his head out of his deck cabin again. Sure you're not going the wrong way?
We're 100% sure. Go away.
I'm pretty sure you're going the wrong way.
We're going the correct way for where we're going. We're not going where your body wants you to go.
My body has autonomy and can go wherever it wants.
Well,
No,
you're more
there's a
than welcome.
plank. There's a plank you can walk the f off if you want to. You can turn this ocean into mushroom broth.
That's gross. I don't know where you get these ideas. He
I
walks
don't
off
know
again.
where either.
So you coast out from the inlet, and you can see the Severance off to the right. This massive roaring river pushing off southward. Do you know where you're going?
We roughly know. We were told where the admiral is, so we would recall that.
We're just gonna follow the coastline northwards, I think was the
Yeah,
general idea.
we know that he docks along the autumn shores.
Okay. So as you pass the Severance, you can actually see quite a bit of activity on each of the shorelines. They're a bit distant to make out, but there's, if you squint, Aerolith, you can actually see the pennants and tents on the far side. There's absolutely movement along the tree-lined west bank of the Severance, but you have a hard time putting together what exactly is moving on the unseelie side of the river.
I relay whatever I see.
So Jacobus turns the ship off to the north and just follows the shoreline down. It seems to be a relatively calm journey thus far. Having the shoreline to kind of shadow makes the travel a bit easier to do. Periodically, you'll see sandbars and a taller reef ahead, Jacobus, but you're able to steer around that without much progress. You've definitely dealt with this sort of thing before in your past as a soldier. You've had to travel by sea more than once. What is everyone else doing?
Well, I'm helping Jackie run the boat.
I'm hanging out in the deck cabin.
I am pondering my Book of Shadows, my creepy-ass damp book.
How long does your thing last?
Oh, it's an hour. I just have to redo it every hour. It's no biggie.
That lasts an hour?
Yeah, It's ridiculous, I know.
This is how Cog bans cantrips in the next campaign.
That
Or
shit should
at
last
least
6 seconds is what that shit should do.
If it costs the water to form into simple shapes and animate at your direction, the change lasts for 1 hour.
Yep.
But animate doesn't mean push the ship constantly, because you have different water where you're at.
It's like a solid freaking cushion of water following the ship is how I chose to animate it.
I am going to rule that this is a more active effort.
Okay,
if you want to push
fine.
this motherfucking ship.
I'm an active warlock. Shape water, shape water, shape water. It's a cantrip. I can do it every 6 seconds to infinity.
Totally cool.
He's just not wanting you to have any downtime to do anything else.
So you coast along at a good clip. This is definitely other than teleporting, the fastest mode of travel you've had access to. Aerolith, once you've finished setting all of the lines in place, there's not a whole lot to do with Rafferty pushing the ship along and Jacobus at the wheel, unless you trade with him periodically. So you take up residence at the front and just kind of watch. Periodically, you'll see some movement out along the horizon, but there are odd places where it looks like there almost isn't a horizon. In fact, it seems like you can see quite far, but it's only for a brief moment, and that fades away periodically behind mists or low flying clouds.
I try to point one of these instances out to Jackie and or Davi, and so that they can see it as well.
Davi will help her keep an eye.
Let's see, someone who is proficient with survival. Roll a check, please. Don't care.
Davi and I are both proficient in survival, I think.
No, I'm not proficient.
Oh, I am. Okay. All right. That'll be me then, if
Whoa.
you want somebody proficient.
I'm proficient in doing awful things that lead to survival. Does that count?
Why did that roll with advantage? That shouldn't have rolled with advantage.
You right-click too many times.
Yeah. We'll take the first one. So that's a 15.
Plus 5.
That was with the plus 5.
15 with a wait.
It was 10
It
plus
was
5.
10, but I did the math silently.
I
Um,
don't like that.
So
Okay.
it definitely seems odd to you, being that you've been in plenty of places where you could see the horizon at all distances. It is very peculiar to you that you can see clear across the water to the plains on the far side of, on the east side of this open water. Normally you would not be able to see that far. Beyond that, you can't really put together what that might mean or
It's like a waterfall, so we're staying the hell away from that, guys.
I mean, that seems like a good idea to try to avoid anything that seems weird out here.
So you continue on, and a day passes, or at least your internal clock tells you that a day has passed. The sun hasn't moved.
So wait. So we don't rest or anything? That seems odd.
I mean, I'm used to not sleeping. It's fine by me.
I mean, I was really just saying
Leo spent his time up to this point finding the ideal seafaring hat to wear.
that's you do have a box of hats,
Yes.
so then you have plenty of time. So Leo, during his downtime, is sorting through hats. There are bowlers and ball caps.
It's a fedora.
There are fedoras with feathers, some without.
Yeah.
There's one with a very large purple feather.
No, that's too ostentatious.
There's one that looks mysterious.
I want a
like the
subtle
hat
feather.
Cam has, but you don't know who Cam is.
I just want like a couple of subtle feathers on my fedora.
Okay. There are several subtle feathers. Whatever that means. So you pop that hat onto your head. So up ahead, well, I'm sorry. As the day progresses, it's definitely been wearing on you. How are you all going to handle resting?
I mean, I figure I sleep when I'm tired.
Did we actually anchor the boat and take a rest?
Or do we want to rest in shifts?
Leo's already asleep.
Leo's 2
I mean-
hours into his long rest.
I mean, I think we should do a watch.
I think we should do a watch as well. Somebody needs to wake Leo up and find out when he wants to take turns when watching.
Well, he could do last watch.
Okay. I mean, I'm happy to take first watch. Is fine. And do we want to do buddy system, or do you think we're safe enough out here on our little isolated boat on the water, or? Who wants to take first watch with me?
Pairs might not be a bad idea.
Who wants to take first watch with me?
Sure, I'll hang out with you. Nothing bad could happen.
Oh God. Okay. All right. That's okay.
So you drop anchor.
Airlift is definitely a little bit uncertain about this, but is going to go along with it.
You drop anchor a ways off the coast. You can see the shoreline clearly, and it doesn't seem like there's any odd tricks of the mind happening with the curvature of the plane. So I suppose the rest of you, are you piling down on the deck? Are you going into the office to cuddle with Leo?
Hey guys, like if Leo sleeps there, we'll be able to teleport. He can teleport from any of his mushroom places to the boat and vice versa. I know how we're getting back.
I think, you have correct me wrong, but my note says that the mushroom strat is like 500 feet, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, so much left to do.
Start planting mushrooms everywhere.
Just sleep on the shore here and sleep every 500 feet.
So, I guess you all find a space on the deck. It's quite roomy, and the rest of you bed down. Earlith and Rafferty. Can I get a perception check? I should probably use the thing where I ask people to roll for me, but I never do.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
don't know
both
how to actually use it though.
Both of us.
It's one of the icons up in the top left there. I don't know. It's hidden in one of the
Yes,
menus.
both
It's
of them.
weird.
Do you want both of us to do a check, or do you want us to one of us roll?
Both.
I'm gonna.
What are we rolling?
Perception.
Perception. Oh, yours is better. Oh, frickety frackin'.
Rafferty, about 10 minutes or so into your watch, you start hearing just this deep voice somewhere near you humming.
Yes, sir. Reporting for duty, sir.
That's it. Just the constant humming. The whole song.
Oh God. Have you ever actually been caught on that damn ride when it breaks down? You're a monster.
It's the same musty smell too.
Oh yeah, the fake fire smell.
Yeah. So, Rafferty and Airlift, it seems that a bit of a mist rolls in, so it's a bit hard to see from where you are on the ship. But you do what you can. You stay fairly alert. As you move throughout the deck of the ship, keeping watch, do you interact at all? Is Rafferty just getting his pirate tunes and surround?
I mean,
Lo-fi
is
pirate
he
beats?
capable of drowning that out enough to talk coherently? I mean, we don't even know.
I can talk.
Earless is probably not going to initiate any conversation. She's still a little salty.
She's the
I'm
right
gonna
place
start
for it.
humming along because this shit's catchy.
Oh, Earless notices this, right? Oh God. She's gonna look at him like he's lost his mind a little bit. Do you know any other tunes?
For some reason right now, no. It's catchy. Drink up, my hearties, yo ho.
So, the watch goes on. Periodically, you hear the thumping of the waves against the hull of the ship, but there doesn't seem to be anything particularly interesting. Who's up next on watch?
I'll do a watch with Davi.
Davi and Jackie, so we go wake them up.
Sure.
And of course, Rafferty doesn't sleep, so he can take final watch with Leo too.
I find myself just ponderously writing the lyrics to this song into my book of shadows, so Jacobus hears in his mind. Yo, yo.
Having pirate dreams.
There'll be a quiz on this later.
This is amazing.
Could I get... Hold on. I'm going to do the request roll thing. Gonna do that. Can I do that too? I think I can only do that. I think I managed to make it harder. Just...
Oh.
Good job.
how about that? Did both?
Oh yeah, there it
See
is.
anything?
You didn't get anything? Shit. Alright, my plan
didn't.
didn't work. Alright, how about now?
Oh, it also rolled with advantage.
Yeah, for some reason, some of mine were set to advantage, and
think
I
that
didn't set them that way.
It's very odd.
So I fixed them.
Man.
But yeah, we're sucking on the perception tonight, y'all.
That same...
I mean, in my defense, I always do.
Yeah, that's just a Jacobus thing.
Fair.
That
Yeah,
same...
I mean, I have proficiency in it and everything. I just rolled
Me
a 1.
too. Me
You
too.
have a proficiency and you got
And
a 3?
Davi does too. His wisdom must be low.
I can see that.
Proficiency would be +3 is by itself.
Oh, so his.
Unless you
his
have, if you have a -1 wisdom, I guess.
oh.
Do you have reason to believe that Rafferty is wise?
Given his
Rafferty
track
is
record.
the one who sold himself to the devil.
He's not the devil. I mean, he's not that bad. It's an abusive relationship. I can't say I walked into a doorknob. I have to say, like, I slipped and fell into a tub full of water. Like the
Tub full of
excuses, yeah, the tub, like the excuses have to be a little more inventive. But you know, it's the same type of thing.
Wow.
So
Making excuses for your patron.
the thump against the side of the hull is somewhat soothing. Now that same thick mist is rolling in off of the shoreline from where all the trees are. Sorry, one moment.
Okay, that's a lot of noise.
Yeah, that's very
Yeah,
busy.
it's loud.
Did it play
and I
all
don't
of
know
them?
how to make it not loud because I didn't make this map.
I don't even have noise.
Turn down
I-
the ambient
Is it ambient?
volume
Can I
control there.
control that
Yeah.
Say, I
small?
can't even hardly hear.
I'm
No,
sorry.
everybody has to do it individually.
Mine's all the way
How do I
down
do
here.
that?
The little note up there, top right, and the ambient one.
Let me
drag
see
it down
if
the
there's
middle
a
or
way
something.
to set it here.
I have all the noises off on this foundry, so I
You're no
never
fun.
hear anything through it.
Yeah,
That's
alright.
definitely not where I lumps in the deck cabin.
It's underneath here or something. So, as you go along, Davi, are you near Jacobus? Are you all patrolling? How is this working?
I assume keeping an eye out, just wandering along.
Okay. So You manage to, as you turn about, you're staring out into the mist, and again, it's hard to see. There's not a whole lot to see anyway, so it's easy to have your senses kind of dulled. But you turn around just in time to see two humanoid creatures slip quietly over the edge beside Jacobus. And they are green and fish-like in shape. Jacobus, I need you to make either athletics or acrobatics check.
Is that a GIF? Is that a GIF?
What a GIF.
Creature.
Oh, no, GIFs are like walruses. Or no, they're actually hippopotamus or whatever.
I'm disappointed. Ooh.
The natural 20.
Look at you.
Davi will just call out, heads up, we've got company.
Loading Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. If you've played it, you would get the reference.
I have not yet. So, these two creatures attempt to grapple Jacobus, and as that happens, another two pop over the edge of the ship. But you're too quick, Davi. You catch them just as you call out.
Would we have heard
That
Davi's call?
that is their surprise round. So let's get into combat.
Okay, Airlift is gonna sort of jump up in the cabin and start heading to the thing, but I guess we're gonna do that in turn.
Yeah.
All right.
Davi.
Woof.
That's
Nailing this.
awesome.
Roll a 5 with advantage.
Woo!
I'm not having a great night, guys.
You're ahead of me.
Yeah, but you're mushrooms. Mushrooms are slow.
Liam, I don't even wake up for this fight. You go ahead. How does a fireball the folding boat?
Let's
I'm sure it'll be fine.
not say we did.
It is wood, right? It's not like paper.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Important question. It's an origami boat.
It's like Chinese houses, just paper walls.
All right.
I also have barrels of TNT, guys.
You're good. And yeah, I know it looks like there's cannons there. There are no cannons.
Sweet.
You have no cannons.
Why do we not have cannons on our foldable boat? It'd make our whole
Cannons,
boat
they're right
so
there.
much cooler.
You have no cannons. Theater of the mind. No cannons.
I'm not climbing the cannon and shoot myself.
Airlift, you hear Davi shout out from above deck, we'll call it, and you sit straight up out of your bedroll.
I am gonna try to wake everybody out. I'm gonna say loudly, "Hey, wake up, everybody!" Since talking is a free action, and then I'm gonna start making my way to the. I'm gonna grab my bow that would have probably been laying there and take off to as far as I can get.
So standing up takes you half your movement.
Yeah, but I also get extra movement in my first turn. Hold on.
Cool.
I think, hold on. Yeah, I give myself bonus to initiative, and I get 10 feet extra movement on my walking speed.
You still use
So
half.
I'm gonna stand up and use half to stand up, and then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement and my action to dash to get to the top of the boat, because I assume this is a 24-foot long boat to get to where they're at, as far as I can get.
Okay, I'm gonna assume it takes you. Quiet, you. It's a special folding boat.
Also, the boat would be that big.
It's what we have. You have a nice boat. You're welcome. You got a free upgrade.
So however, I mean, I guess put me wherever.
It takes 10 feet for you to get out of the cabin.
Okay, and so I have 30, 40, and that's so let me come out here, I guess. It's not letting me move.
Turn out.
Why isn't it let me move? Okay,
Because it was
here we
paused.
go. All right, and then I'll kind of. Did they succeed in grappling? Well, I don't know.
No,
so
they're both slap fighting.
I'm gonna go here,
right now.
and I'm gonna see him. So, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the nearest.
This guy.
Yeah, I'm on the nearest one to me, and hold on, I target. So, give me a sec. Spell Hunter's Mark, and I'm gonna cast it.
I accidentally removed him from combat.
I'm not gonna. Oh, do I need to? It says I have to roll, but I mean, I'm not gonna roll anything because. Well, it's not even showing up in the chat anyway.
It's fine.
Okay. Alright, anyway, Hunter's marked that dude that I targeted.
Okay. You did that.
And then I'm done because I don't have any other.
Okay. I'm also going to be nice and assume that even though you were sleeping, you somehow had your armor on because you don't mind being uncomfortable. So we're just gonna roll with that.
Well, yeah.
Leather.
I mean, and in a sense, this Earlith would have remained armed, and I mean, if we were at an inn, no, but on a boat where anything could happen.
Earlith only has leather on, so I mean, that's probably okay to sleep in.
As somebody who has slept out in the middle of nowhere, you take your motherfucking armor off. But for ease of combat, I'm just going to assume everyone has their armor on.
Were you wearing leather when you were in combat?
No, I was wearing plates.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just checking.
So we'll remember this for Khalid when we camp in the woods.
Yes.
Actually, no, I make note.
Welcome
Every time he's out of
around.
combat, or every time we're in a long rest, he is not wearing his armor.
That's where little flippy floppies come out.
Why are we getting so salty today?
I'm not. That's not. I'm just being serious.
Okay.
He's still not over shape water at this point.
While we're at it, I want to discuss the fact that this boat is 24 feet, 8 foot wide, and 6 foot deep, and there's no way, according to D&D rules, you fit 15 people in that space. They had to stack them too tall.
I mean, you just have 2 to every 5 feet. It's fine. There's a reason I picked this boat. You have a bigger boat. You have 2 masts.
They just wrote this thing like, oh, I've never played D&D before. This looks good.
It's fine. Okay.
Fuck, are we still on Earlith's turn?
No, I'm done. I said I was done. I don't have anything else to do.
Okay.
You're not going to shoot one of them?
I
Use
can't.
direction. She dashed.
Ah.
I had to because I had to use half my movement to stand up.
Ah, well, I'm not asleep, so I don't have
Wait
to.
a minute.
I'm not prone.
How many feet did you say to get out of the cabin?
I'm pretty sure you said your turn was done.
Yep.
What?
Oh, I think the math doesn't work out, but that's fine.
Wait, what just happened?
Did I have to use extra movement to get, above my initial 40 to get out of the cabin to where I'm at?
No, you would have had.
You had to use 20 to stand up, and then Cox says it was 10 to climb the stairs or something.
Yeah.
So.
Okay,
that
well
gives
then
you
I
10.
didn't have to dash. I thought I had to dash to get to where I'm at.
To get to where you're at, you probably have the dash, but you can take like 2 steps back, and you wouldn't have to.
I apologize for the confusion. Yes, it is 10 feet to leave, half your movement to stand up. So you would have had 10 feet of movement from this location.
Alright, so I moved back a little, and I'm sorry. I thought I was going to have to dash. Okay. So I didn't have to dash, so I want to shoot that guy.
Okay.
That I...
Let's do it.
That I hunter's marked.
Don't tell anybody. Let's do it.
Did I hit him?
Why is my shit different?
Well,
How's a
you and your
17 treat you?
proctologist.
That does hit. I'm really pissed
Okay.
at my...
But I don't understand how do I get the damage?
That's a good question.
It should be just working, but it's not, and I'm super upset that my things are not working.
The genuine Foundry experience.
Yeah, I went through and drastically trimmed down the amount of add-ons I'm using because they all break
Yeah, I saw that.
non-stop.
I mean, I guess I can look up the stats and just roll what it is. Hold
It's
on.
like a D. It's like a D10, isn't it?
Hold on. Longbow is a D8.
D8 plus your dex plus your. No, that's not damage. D8 plus. I don't know what. Plus proficiency.
It's a D8 plus what?
Oh, jeez. This is why...
Is it dex plus proficiency? It's the dex.
Yeah, it's got D8, so it's a D8 plus Dex, right?
I think so.
And so that's gonna be plus 4.
Hold on, try this out again.
Alright, well.
Okay, 6 damage.
Wait, I've still gotta roll the, I get, hold on.
D6 Hunter's Mark.
A D6 Hunter's Mark, let me roll that. And then, so that's 3 damage, and then I get another attack. If I take an attack action, I can make an additional weapon attack. And I'm gonna try to roll, I'm gonna roll again. Hold on, longbow. For my extra attack, or my...
Yeah, my shit is not working at all.
Okay, what did I roll?
You rolled 19 damage.
Okay, and then I'm gonna roll a D8 plus 4. That's 7 damage. 100 mark. And an extra D8 actually for that attack if it hits.
Is that your third attack?
No, this is my second, and this is my extra attack as part of Dread Ambusher. Now I get a second attack, my extra attack. One more.
What's that one in the middle?
Unless he's dead. I'm gonna assume he's not dead since somebody said I can't hit him. Alright,
near death.
What did I roll there?
15.
15. Does it not
Okay,
show you?
does that hit? Nope, it just says hits, question.
It doesn't show you above that, what you rolled?
Nope. Oh, I guess it does. It says 15, I guess. Does it hit?
Yes.
I'm just getting regular rolls.
1d8 plus 4. And then a d6.
He's dead.
Alright, there you go. That's it. That is, now it's definitely the end of my turn. Oh, he did.
So,
I did him.
Irilith dashes up. Davi, you can see her climb up onto the main deck and fire off a triplet of arrows. The closest fish creature to you falls over dead with a rather well decorated with the feathers of the of Irilith's arrows. It is now your turn. You see Jacobus being attempting to be grappled by another 2 on the far end of the ship. Another one near you, and another one has fallen to the deck of the ship beside you.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Just a question. Can I see Jackie from where I'm at?
Can you
Or
see
is
him?
the cabin block space?
I'm assuming the cabin is below deck.
Oh, okay. Alright, then I can see him kind of over, even if it's a little bit... I'm just trying to see if I can see him.
6 feet deep, really killing my immersion.
I told you, you have a special edition
I used the
big-ass-
secret third command word.
You have a frigate.
No, of
instead
course. The third
Everything-
command word.
Everything's better than the Feywild, you know?
Yeah.
Just bonus magic.
Hence that GIF about the admiral.
All right.
GIF.
I just say it that way to piss off.
Oh my god,
Kat.
everybody's not turning this.
It is Davi's turn now.
Davi's turn.
All right.
We cannot have this combat for 3 hours.
Yeah, well, it's
I
about to be
mean-
fucking broken arrows.
Davi is gonna cast Spiritual Guardians.
That is fancy.
That is-
Yeah.
Don't stare at that one directly too long.
And then she's gonna
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm
move.
gonna zoom in and
But I don't know
stare
if
at it.
this is gonna move with me. I don't
See if I
think
can
it
activate
will.
the Spirit Guardians go with you, yes. Well, not in the
Well,
game, but it does
yeah.
move with you.
But that thing should move with
Yeah,
me.
Yeah. I'm gonna set up an aura on you real quick.
Okay.
What is it, 10 feet?
15, I think.
Let me look. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
yeah, 15 it looks like on this thing, so.
Yeah, 15 feet or radius.
Yeah, well, 12 and a half, I guess, technically in the aura. 'Cause
No.
How was that?
Yeah, they
that
flit
was-
around you to a distance of 15 feet.
yeah, because that aura extends further, because it covers the whole. You're supposed to go to like the middle of that one, but I don't know how much it matters.
Okay. And then
Okay.
I don't, because that's my action. I don't think I can take a attack this turn, can I?
No, you have to use your attack action to use the War Priest.
Okay. And nobody's hurt or anything, so that's it.
Okay.
At the start of his turn, he'll take damage, right?
Yes.
I don't know.
Or is it
It didn't
immediately?
Did you actually cast the spell? I didn't get spell information.
Yeah. It looks like all my.
I use those
Stuff
little
got
buttons
broken.
up top, but okay. I mean, when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Okay.
So yeah, it sounds like it's on his turn.
Okay.
It takes a wisdom saving throw, and on a failed, it takes 3d8 radiant,
Jesus.
and on a
Okay.
failed save, it takes 3d8 radiant. On a successful save, it takes half damage. So,
Got it. Anything else, Davi?
Nope.
Okay. There. You see as another creature slides up over the side of the ship.
Oh.
and all of my friends aboard the boat will be accepted from the Spirit Guardians, of course.
Okay. So, one creature pops up, and I accidentally removed him from combat instead of making him visible. So that's not what I wanted. Where were we?
What?
Okay.
I mean, he was between Davi and Jacobus, I assume.
Yeah, so he's. we'll
Give him
send
like
it
a 17.
Okay. So he needs to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
This is gonna be great. Does a 16 save?
For me,
I think your DC might be 16.
my DC is 16.
Okay, So does that save? Yes, I think it saves.
I think it saves.
So does he take any damage? Hold on, let me.
He takes half damage.
Half damage.
Alright, roll me 3d8, please.
Does it get in? Is it just a straight 3d8, or does it get
Yeah.
any?
No, it's just straight.
Okay.
It's also difficult terrain for him.
Jesus. Okay. So as he climbs up on the side of the ship, you can see him struggle through your aura as he is beaten and battered by mugs of ale. Once he gets within distance, however, he makes an attempt to grapple you.
Alrighty.
So if you would like to make an athletics or an acrobatics.
Either one's about the same, so. Is it better to roll it off of the things up here, or are those broken?
The ones on the pull down seem to work better for me.
That's what I used for the spell, but apparently.
Well, okay.
It's all broken.
It's all really fucking broken then.
It's always great to discover that right here in the middle of combat.
So, Davi, you are now grappled. With that, the creature begins attempting to haul you off the side of the boat. And gets you right to the edge before he runs out of movement. Jacobus.
It's not difficult terrain. His creature speed is halved. That's the same effect, really, but...
Interesting. I like the image of him getting smashed by mugs. So.
Yeah.
Jacobus, these two fish creatures are wrestling with you, trying to get you to the ground. And you can see Davi being grabbed and dragged toward the edge. You seem to remember that she is wearing plate mail.
So, rules question.
Mm-hmm.
If a creature is forced into movement and it's grappled with something, do both move?
It depends on the effect. I think if it's a fear effect, he's not going to drag them with him.
Were an Eldritch Blast with a repelling blast added to it, would it drag her with him?
I would make him make a strength check to see if he let go.
How high is his strength?
That's a good question. He's currently wrestling down one of the stronger folks in your party, so...
It's a fish. It's not going to be...
So, first things first, I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
And,
as your bonus action?
Yes, as my bonus action, and I'm going to... Oh, why don't I see that guy?
Okay.
Guy that's apparently got Davi appeared for me.
That's strange.
He's one or two
Yeah,
to the south.
Is there a
So-
wall in the way?
It's just left the Navi.
Just I can't target him is all I'm saying. I'm going to bolts from the grave him.
If you
there's
double right
there's
click-
a wall there.
You can't see the token, I don't think.
Oh.
So I actually can't see it then, or
No, you can see it. It's just the way that the walls were drawn. Can you see him now?
I do, yeah.
Okay. So
Misses?
you struggle out from the clutches of the very slimy fish creatures, and kind of stumble your way across as you move across the deck, and your bolts of the grave fly off into the distance.
Okay, well, I'm just going to hit him with a couple Eldritch Blasts without the repelling blast. No repelling blasts. Just
No
Eldritch
repelling
Blast.
Need to invest in the pulling blast.
Felix said, "Oh, the repelling blasts."
Oh, that's not what he said. Oh
Wow.
my.
So that the surface of the deck is quite slick. You kind of skid your way across. Having been held onto by those creatures as you ran across has really thrown you off, and the panic of seeing Davi being dragged to the edge of the ship has surprisingly overcome you quite a bit.
Okay. Well, I have 5 feet more of movement, and I'm going right there.
Okay,
That's it for me.
that's what you got. Irlith, you hear an incredibly large thump on the side of the ship, and the ship actually tilts a hair as a creature with 4 arms climbs up onto the side of it.
Most
Oh my
creatures'
god.
forearms.
Wow. Do I recognize any of these kind of creatures, or any of them fiendish or undead in nature?
We
Just
had
out of
one for dinner last
curiosity.
night. Go on and roll a nature check for me.
A nature check? I mean, I know it's not my turn, but
It's fine.
a nature check.
A lot of these are not showing up in the initiative tracker, by the way. I don't know if
11.
that's intentional.
Like not showing like at
Like,
all.
but there's 4 question mark dudes on the initiative tracker currently.
I guess it. If
I mean, it
add
doesn't
them to
really
the
matter,
initiative
but-
tracker, if they're hiding, it doesn't show them.
Yeah, but I can see 6 people on the map.
There you go. How's that?
I feel better. Nope, I feel worse because that's more people than I can see. Take them away again.
All right. So you can't really place them. They're humanoid and they seem to be coordinated, but you really haven't heard of any kind of creature that looks like this, especially not with something this big with this many limbs.
Okay. Well, talking is a free action. You are ugly.
So this creature takes a trident in one of his hands and stabs at you from where he is. Oh, I doubt he targeted too. He takes 1 strike and then another, and hits. Hitting the damage roll thing doesn't work. I'm super annoyed. Alright. Irlith, you take 11 piercing damage.
Oh God. Why am I being hit?
You
Okay.
get hit with the pokey stick.
Oh, I gotta roll a concentration check. Hold
You
on.
do. So you
Oh,
manage
I
to,
passed.
despite being surprised by this creature coming over the side and getting hit rather hard with the trident, you manage to keep your focus. Let's see. Okay. So this creature runs across the deck after Jacobus Jacobus, make a athletics and acrobatics, please.
Does he enter my
Yes. Oh, that's
area
right.
then?
Good call. He is going to make a wisdom saving throw. 10 fails. Roll me some damage. Holy shit.
Jeez.
So, he dashes into this whirling death circle
Got hit with a barrel.
of alcohol, and immediately a barrel with wings smashes his head, and he falls limply to the surface with rather fine ale spilling all over the surface. So that was unexpected.
Goodness for Dobby's spirit.
Jesus. Okay. This guy needs to do wisdom saving throw. Alright, full of regret. Aha! 19.
Oh, he's got to make another one too. Okay, sorry. Let me roll it.
Alright, so he takes 8. Yes. So, this creature moves over and attempts to grapple Jacobus. Jacobus, if you could roll an opposed acrobatics.
Yep.
Oh, do you have anything to re-roll that?
No, that was acrobatics, though, and he rolled an athletics instead.
Athletics is higher than my acrobatics.
I thought he said to roll an acrobatics.
He gets to
Yeah,
pick.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
he gets to
doesn't
pick. Do you have anything that lets you re-roll that in your class features? Anything?
You have inspiration?
How do you feel about swimming, my dude? Did you put on that armor that I didn't pick?
No, but I have a ring of water walking on.
Oh, so they'll just throw you down against a hard surface. And
Just
CAG
beat
will
you.
make you take bludgeoning damage.
Beat you to death against the water.
Wow. Wow.
So the creature drags you to the edge. He only has so much movement. He's standing on the edge there. Actually, he can't drag you that far. Now that I think about it, he can drag you.
He
that
gets
far.
half, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's half and then half again because he's dragging Jacobus.
Well, his speed is half, then it takes twice as much to carry him, so technically he'll take like a step.
Okay. Next guy, after seeing what happened to his buddy running in there, is hesitant, takes one step there, and then sets his eyes on Irilith on the far side. And
Oh,
then
God.
instead dashes over to her.
Why me? I am not all that special.
Ends his turn there. Rafferty, you're being all damp and creepy. And you see Irilith in a flash get to her feet and run up the stairs. There's
Being all damp and creepy.
there.
Is this
Standard
open?
operating procedure.
Is this area we're in open?
No.
Like, no, you're
You have
in
to
an
come out of
enclosed
there.
area below deck. It takes 10 feet to leave to get up the stairs.
Hey, Mushroom Man, I gotcha. I'm going to cast Flight, and I'm going to also target Leo.
Nobody's woken Leo up yet.
I'm waking him.
Get the fuck
Leo
up.
wakes up by hitting his head on this ceiling
Yep.
that's floating out there.
There are lots of footsteps up above you. Leo, you're now floating above your bedroll.
So comfy. It's like I'm sleeping on a cloud.
Rafferty, you are now flying.
Okay. I'm going to use my flying speed to... how much of it to get out of this thing?
10 feet to fly out.
I believe my flying speed is 60.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's see if CAG built in a ranged option. I'm then going to fly 50 feet straight the F up once I'm out of here. Give me a Z level here.
There you go. You're 50 feet above the surface. Alright. That your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Leo.
I'm sure you'll be fine, Yurlith.
Leo will extend one arm, tuck the other one behind him, fly up the stairs. That's not a selection. I guess just fly over like there-ish and up a little, like 20 feet or something. And let's see, what's the range on this?
As you both fly out and up, you can see that Jacobus and Davi are both in the clutches of these fish creature, and they are very clearly being dragged off the side of the boat.
You know, that might change my mind actually. Can I take that back a little? I'll come up.
Sure.
So we'll come up there. That's 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
20 up, and then I'll go. That's 60. And then I am going to cast Twinned Banishment on the guy holding Davi and the very big guy over there.
Okay.
So let's see. Consume spell level slots. Yeah, sure. Guess I got targeted people. I might have done it automatically or whatever.
How does it work for you?
Pretty great. So charisma saving throws on both of those guys.
Charisma?
Yes.
By the way, CAG, you're going to realize that banishment is hacks. Charisma's even better than wisdom for a saving throw in most cases.
Most things have terrible charisma. Okay. What is this save? 16? They both fail.
Yeah. Okay. So both of them are gone. For a minute. Or until I break concentration.
And you're flying, so you're cool. Although I bet that funky-looking one to your north is probably the one that has a ranged attack.
Yeah, cat. It's fine.
So you fly out from below decks, and Davi, you're suddenly released right at the edge of the boat as you just see your captor vanish into nothingness. You got anything else, Leo?
No, that's it.
He did.
CAG is now really pissed that banishment exists.
Nope. Totes fine. Alright, we are at the top of the round. Airlith.
Yep. All right. So
I'm thinking you should kill the one closest to you and then move towards Davi, so that the cat has a longer way to get to you.
Oh wait, you know what I forgot?
well, I'm missing some things that used to be on the board, by the way.
Oh, well,
They got
Talking about the one we
managed.
spent an entire round getting rid of.
Oh, okay, good. I'm thinking I want to move.
Hi, Tiny.
Oh,
Go away.
hey.
She's giving her dad a hug. There's nothing wrong with that.
She does it 15 times a day.
That sounds wonderful.
Who's cat?
No, it's not. She does this, which is really annoying. Go away!
Really annoying is when she's going to take your car and steal your money. Like, the hug is to really let that roll off you.
I don't know what to do. Okay, as a bonus action, I'm going to move my I am going to move my hunter's mark to the one that is on the other on that side of Davi there.
Okay.
And then I really don't want to do that, but I'm going to shoot him.
Do you want this one?
The one next to Davi.
Yes. That
Yeah.
one currently has Jacobus and is trying to drag him away.
Okay, well, I'm gonna shoot him. Oh, fuck. Well, 13
He's
does
still
13 hit?
Yep.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. Okay. And then there's the damage, apparently. No, it didn't roll. Alright, so that is a D8 plus 4. Plus Hunter's Mark. And then I'm going to shoot him again.
Are you using the HUD, like the little clickies at the top to do it?
Yep.
Try using your inventory, see if that changes things.
Okay.
But, okay, so 13.
Hold on. I haven't... No, yeah, for that first roll.
Mm-hmm.
And then... Oh, sorry. I'm going to roll from my inventory. And that was a 27 to hit.
Jesus.
And no, it doesn't change anything. But I can do that instead of another 13. And then that's my turn. I'm going to stay where I'm at.
So, another 2 arrows fly out across, and suddenly the creature that was holding you, Jacobus, falls limply off the side of the boat.
Go away!
That's a relief.
As the creature sinks through the water, there's you can see the top of a fin glide along the water and through the blood trail. Anything else, Aerith?
I don't have anything else to do.
Dobby.
Alrighty. What is my movement? 25. Okay. So I can move one. Can you move this stuff right here in the middle? Is this stuff you can walk over, or?
Yes.
Okay, it's really hard to tell.
Yeah.
This is a crow's nest, I think.
So I can't get to him without dashing. If I'm gonna dash,
Don't get that far. Only 50.
I'd get to there. But then at least I've got them in the radius. So.
Point of order.
If I move to there.
When you cast Spirit Guardians, you can select people that are unaffected that you can see.
Yeah, I was gonna give it a pass.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Just because I think it's dumb for it to randomly kill wolves.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna move to there and dash. And I guess that will be my action.
Protect Leo from concentration saves.
I'm fine. Mushroom.
It's gonna be funny when that thing blinks back into existence, surrounded by Davi, Jacobus, and Yearlith sitting there with an arrow knocked.
We'll just move the boat forward like 20 feet.
I would argue, Cag, that
that would work.
I mean, except they're water creature.
I mean, unless Davi can move up here where she can get both of these, but I don't think I could.
freaking shark in
where?
the water. That's fantastic.
This whole middle thing is actually covered, so you can run across. There's not like a hole in. I think.
So if I was there, and I'm gonna have to dash either way. So
I mean, you can stand like there and get both of them in your radius.
well, okay, because there's nowhere I can get that I can attack this turn. So if I go at least there, I can get both of them in the radius.
I mean, you can run up here and throw a cantrip, like Toll the Dead or something.
If I dash, I can.
No, if you don't dash, you do a range
No,
attack.
I'd rather get them both in the radius. So at least then he's gonna have to. If he moves away, he's gonna have towards the squishy ones. He's gonna have to get an opportunity attack. So okay.
Wow, I wish you hadn't have gone right there.
Sorry.
Why?
I was gonna use my breath weapon. They're wet creatures. Lightning ought to be great for them.
I think it's a good idea.
It's gonna be some Elspeth pass around. Like, the deck's wet. Y'all get electrocuted.
So you see the clear fin of a shark, Jacobus, rise to the surface again, passing through the blood trail. And then it vanishes again in the dark water.
Ah, shit, water red caps. Salted water.
The water is salty.
So this creature comes in, needs to make a wisdom save. Hopefully he doesn't get blasted. 14. So anyways, started blasting.
So he fails his save at 14.
11.
But he only does 11.
And he is going to do... he's going to attack. He's going to miss terribly. He's going to miss again. And his third attack. Huh?
Attacking well.
An interesting blade that is kind of a serpentine pattern.
A Chris.
Sure. Yes,
Playing
actually,
UO.
the best UO analogy there. So this creature is one of the few, or the only creature that is holding that blade, that style of blade. And he rushes you immediately, Davi, and begins crashing that blade down onto your armor around your head and shoulders and breastplate. But unfortunately, just
oh man, how could you not follow that up with knees and toes?
They're too far. Okay, that's his turn. Third creature comes up, or not third, an additional creature comes up over the edge. And casts spiritual weapon. Up in the air.
Do I?
Next to...
Counterspell!
Are you? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just had to remember if I actually had it or not.
Okay, so this fish creature comes up, begins casting, and is abruptly cut short by Leo's version of finger guns. and is unable to cast that spell.
I think it's automatic, right?
Yeah, it's a level 2 spell. It's
Spell
automatic.
fails. Okay. Level 4 higher. You have to make a check. Okay.
Yep. Okay. So with Banish, do they have a check per turn?
Nope. It's gone for a minute or until concentration breaks.
That's cool. Okay.
Yes.
So that goes on. Jacobus, you're all by yourself. The thing that was grappling you is now dead. Davi is surrounded by creatures.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast the cleric
Blast.
twice.
How do you know it's a cleric? You know it's a cleric.
When you cast a cleric spell.
I mean, would we have recognized this? I mean,
repel
we've seen
him right
both-
off the ship. Repel
We've
him right
seen
off the
Leo
ship.
and Davi cast spiritual
Oh, I'm not
weapons, so
this
would we have
over.
recognized it?
It didn't cast it though.
Well, he started casting it, you
I-
countered it.
Yeah.
So
What is my Eldritch Blast damage?
yeah, it really
Kinda
pisses
like
me off.
D12?
This doesn't work.
It's a D10 is straight, I think.
If you open the, like, if
Yeah.
you go and you just click on the spell name, there's some buttons there for, like, damage and stuff. So,
Oh yeah, that might work. I don't think you have the
10 points
invocation
of
for it.
damage, and he's pushed 10 feet.
Ooh.
Push 10 feet. Alright, hold on.
So-
This may force a reload. Stand by.
It did.
Cag wants to start this one over.
Oh, I didn't save.
You'll be alright. Alright. So it is pushed 10 feet and takes 7 damage.
Yes.
So you hear a splash as you, from a distance, kick this thing in the chest, and it flies off of the edge of the ship.
This is Sparta!
And when I'm back in, my second one will go to that other guy.
Which other guy?
the one with the
Other
weapon.
guy.
This guy?
Yeah, well, yeah, I can't actually see, but yes, the guy with the
Yeah, you
weapon.
gotta wait for Felix to reload for the next 10 minutes.
It's coming. It's coming. I see some things. I mean, in black screen. Oh, there we are.
Yeah, it's. Ooh.
Felix has an excuse. Why is Leah's internet so bad?
Yeah, I don't know. Alright, try.
My
rolling
internet's not
again.
bad.
Carefully
See if
reload.
that improves life.
Am I trying?
After this round, can we break?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
I already broke.
No breaks allowed.
Because I'm out of drink and I gotta get
I
my
need
dog.
a drink, yeah.
Okay.
Did it work?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
much better.
Oh, it works. Okay. I had to disable something else.
I am rolling so terrible.
John
I'm
Lynch
really
got into the Hall of Fame!
I have no idea who that person is. Alright, so Jacob's finger guns are like all broken today. You can only imagine it was because of all the magic being added to the area by the constant water weaving going on. Got anything
Referee
else?
broke the Feywild. Too much magic.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action dash and bolts from the grave that same guy.
Go for it.
Bolts from the green.
That's better.
Yeah, you hit him.
Woo! Yeah.
Hey.
Alright. You got it. Good. And we don't have to mess around with all this bullshit. I'm very happy about this. Okay. Much better. That your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright. That guy's still gone. That guy's dead as hell. That guy you don't need to worry about right now. That guy's also super dead.
This group is so powerful.
That guy gets 3d8 of damage, potentially.
Yep.
Well, he gets
Or
the
half.
way.
Yeah.
Wisdom.
God, I can't wait to
9
turn.
damage. That is a ridiculous spell. Okay, so he takes
Did the shark kill the guy that we kicked off the boat? Because that'd be pretty funny.
They're in league with each other. He's a shark guy.
Okay.
Is this guy this guy off the edge of the boat? Is he just floating there, or is he?
He's waiting for his turn to do the Wile E. Coyote, just fall.
Probably can't see him, though.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
How's that? That make you feel better?
Huh?
Alright. So, this one is going to make a grapple attack against Davi.
Alright.
You can make athletics or acrobatics to save. You are now grappled.
Fortunately, he can't move very fast.
Yep. So he can move.
Which one
about
grappled her?
that far?
Oh, bitch.
So Davi is again being dragged to the edge. Rafferty, your turn. It says negative life.
What was that?
It's your turn.
It's your turn.
Well, normally it takes so much longer to get to my turn. Banishment is cool.
We're doing good. I don't
Yeah.
think it's banishment.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna finger gun the guy next to Jacobus.
The other one's about to pull me off the edge, just in case you missed it.
Yeah, I did miss that. So save Davi.
Automation. It's great. That definitely hits.
He's getting both finger guns.
Pew, pew.
Maybe not.
Yep, that hits.
Yeah, no, 13.
Oh.
hits, so
These guys are pushovers. Okay.
simply.
Okay. 2 blasts soar in from the sky, Davi, and wound severely your attacker. He does not seem to be doing well, but he is holding on to you quite tightly. Anything else, Rafferty?
That's me. Kill him, Leo.
Leo, what you got?
I am going to hover, like Storm in X-Men. I'm
trying to imagine this, and it's hilarious.
I'm going to twin a guiding bolt at the guy holding Davi and the other guy. Oh, let's do this first. I don't know how to do this best. So, first level.
Ho!
That hits. Jesus.
Ba-la-ba-ba.
So,
that-
another bolt sears in over your head, Davi, and catches this this creature straight in the chest and jettisons him off the side of the boat. This is the second time where you have been right on the precipice.
On the brink.
Second guiding bolt does not hit.
Graham, I'm not burning more spell slots on this. Alright, I'm dead.
Okay.
Where is that creature?
It is now your turn, Irilith.
Okie dokie. I mean, just out of curiosity, rules question. If I use my breath weapon,
Yes.
is that considered an attack action?
Yes, that is.
For me to be able to use my extra attack?
No.
No. You can only use the. Okay, I see what you're asking. The extra attack is only usable when you take the attack action.
The attack action is a specific action that you attack with your weapon.
Yeah.
Right, but a breath weapon is a weapon, and I would be attacking with it. So it's literally called breath weapon.
No,
yes,
I hear
but
you. But it is an action, but not the attack. The attack is an action that is special.
That makes no sense whatsoever. But okay, as a bonus action, I'm gonna move.
And I suffer from it with Khalid all the time. Is often
now I can't target. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I'm gonna, as a bonus action, that one that's next to Felix or Jackie, because it's the only one I could see.
Guess I can reroll. I forget.
And then I'm gonna shoot it. Since I can't.
Were we gonna take a break after that round? Because that round was.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well,
That's true.
22.
Thanks,
Does
Sam.
22 hit?
Yes, that's what the check mark means.
Okay. And then Hunter's Mark.
I didn't realize you moved it.
Yeah, I'd said that very specifically that as I use my bonus action to move.
Calm the fuck down. I literally said I didn't realize.
Just say it.
Yeah, no.
Right.
You definitely said it.
That is a 29 hit. Did we roll that Hunter's Mark gets doubled too?
Yes,
I
it does.
think it technically counts as part of your attack, so yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that's another 20 damage to that dude.
So, as you were so used to seeing, Jacobus, another volley of arrows flies across the boat. And somehow, Irilith has managed to snake an arrow so that it bounces off one piece of armor and slides directly underneath the next. You can actually hear the sharp breath taken in by this creature as the critical hit sets in. There's a nice gush of red blood coming out from under his armor now. Anything else, Irilith?
No, that's all. I'm done.
Break!
Alright, break.
Okay. BRB.
high.
What's wrong?
8 kind of high. I don't know if it's adjustable at all.
Oh, I don't know.
Is it usually high? Maybe it is.
I guess. I don't know.
That was really
Now
low.
it's too low. I don't know. You're making me confused.
Just don't touch it.
Is that
good.
right?
You're fine.
Okay.
I don't understand his name, Felix. I have to explain this.
Explain what?
Your name. Is this a sports car thing?
Oh, yeah. You've never seen the movie Gone in 60 Seconds?
No.
Nicolas Cage is Memphis Reigns.
Is that
He's
really
the
his
guy
name?
that comes back from.
Somebody wrote a movie and called it the main character Memphis Reigns.
And then they cast Nick Cage in the role. So I mean, it's two data points.
After that name was the only actor was probably thought of.
They have to steal a ton of cars to save his baby brother's life. How have you not seen Gone in 60 Seconds?
I have taste.
I mean, it's really not like a stellar movie by any means.
I got that when you said Nicolas Cage.
Oh, come on. National Treasure is amazing.
I wouldn't call it a stellar movie.
My favorite meme is the people who are like, after watching the Capitol get overrun, I'm no longer impressed that Nick Cage managed to steal the Declaration of Independence.
No, Gone in 60 Seconds was one of those movies that for like an hour and a half of mindless watching cars drive around, and it's entertaining enough, but I certainly wouldn't recommend it for like
people.
Well, anything really.
I keep thinking I should watch the other movies that really went off trails. What are they called? Too Fast, Too Furious. There's like 15 of those now or something.
Just don't.
Every time I see them come out with a new movie and it's dumber and dumber and dumber, I feel like I should probably watch these.
I remember when we went to see the first one in theaters, we were late, and so we missed the whole beginning that explains that Paul Walker is a cop. It's kind of like key information to set up the rest of the movie.
Ooh, I'm not the last one back for once.
She says after casually mocking us for always claiming she's the late one.
I mean, last one back from break. Because I have to do so many more things. Usually,
okay. You're so busy.
Well, I usually have to get some.
Probably went to hang out with your other better friends, huh?
No, I don't hang out with any friends because all of my friends live far away. I don't have any friends.
Your aunt's would be very disappointed to hear you say that.
Well, yeah, but I live with her. That's different. I'm talking about like outside friends that are not family.
Yeah, don't know people. It's the worst.
Huh?
Yeah, don't know other people. It's the worst.
But usually it's because I have to stop and get Punky something, and sometimes let her out, and I have to, just, it just adds to my time on break. But I would like to note that I was here first again today.
It's because everybody's giving up and starting on time, so we show up at 7:45 or 8:45 now.
I mean, I showed up 2 minutes late because I didn't want anyone to hear me finish my last round of Fortnite.
Why? It's entertaining.
I don't know if entertaining is the word for it.
Yeah, we definitely should. We should start every session, but with Felix playing Fortnite.
Yes. Can we?
Not watch it, just hear the commentary from Felix.
I'd be all in. Alright. Are we all back?
Yeah.
Sweet. What the hell are we doing? Oh, airless turn is over.
It's Davi.
Brizzy, like, crit killing everything in the world. Davi.
You're paused and you're muted.
No, you're
Didn't
paused.
pick up at least.
But we're paused.
My bad.
That's okay. So, my axe, is that not a magic axe now? Because it's not under magic items. Oh wait, there it is, under inventory.
Magic items of Cog has is a very specific thing, which like your bow and
Oh, okay.
the things have spells.
Okay. So, let's see.
So that doesn't it.
I will use my channel divinity, which... Where's my character sheet now?
Why is Rafferty's...
He's tilted.
Why is he tilted?
Because I'm flying.
That's not how that works.
That's how I choose to make it work while I'm flying.
So I will use my channel divinity to add +10 to that.
Plus 10. 19.
It's 19.
Does not hit.
Are you serious right now?
And does this have my +1 added to it?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, that's
How
something.
is that?
But I can still use.
Does he look platy?
He looks very platy.
So my War Priest ability lets me take a second attack. Is that right?
As a bonus action, yes.
Okay. So.
That does not hit.
Uh,
You bring your battle axe across his chest and just bounces harmlessly off the plate.
Alright. I'm not going to use my other channel divinity. I only have 2.
So he is going to roll a wisdom saving throw. 17.
Saves. Nope.
Nice roll.
So
9.
9. Okay.
You guys should grapple him and throw him off.
Jacobus.
That's where he wants to be. Grapple him and throw him below deck.
This creature turns on you and slashes at you for 12 damage.
He didn't have to roll to hit, huh?
Hmm?
Did he not have to hit?
18 to hit. I haven't set to auto roll.
But you still like to hear it.
It hits. Oh, I'll use my reaction to cast shield.
Oh, very nice. So that gives you how much AC?
+5.
2.
Gives you 22. That is a miss then. I should probably turn off that auto damage roll on.
I mean, we can't see it.
Okay. Okay, he will attack again. And he critically misses.
He drops his sword.
Yeah. And a third time, 19 does not hit in this case. So, that's his turn. Actually, he begins to look around the deck and notes that he is the only one left on the deck. And actually turns to push around Davi and jump off the water. You both get reaction attacks on him.
Half speed.
Yeah, he is half speed. But I don't hit.
I have rolled 24 to hit him, so.
Oh my. Oh, not advantage.
Why are you set to advantage?
I turned it off.
Okay, I think that hits.
Got it.
22 hits.
You get sneak attack damage, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
There's the other formula on there.
No, that's his crit damage, I think, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, that's the necrotic.
Yeah,
round.
the necrotic.
40, 46 or 48. Yeah.
Okay. He is limping along at this point, but turns and dives into the water. The deck is quiet for a moment, as there's nothing else present there. Why is the cat meowing? Jacobus, it's your turn. There's nothing in sight, nothing on the deck. Again, all you can hear is the waves. What is wrong with your
At 10
cat?
feet.
Cat's
Yeah.
really pissed.
Decided that he doesn't have enough food in his bowl, probably.
Local cat starving
Eating
to
another
death. Claims local cat.
So, I'm sorry, Jacobus, what did you want to do?
To 10 feet to the rail and look down.
You see in the water a trail of blood, but it seems to vanish beneath the surface.
Well, it's a real bummer. It'd be a really terrible idea to use the Horn of Blasting in the general direction.
What's that do?
Yes.
Yes.
It potentially blows up and kills him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it has a small chance of blowing up and hurting.
I don't think the chance is really that small, as I recall.
It's 20% chance.
What could go
That's a
wrong?
decent chance.
Pretty good.
We only have one boat.
10d6 damage. It only damages the blower.
Okay. And the crater you leave behind.
I am going to hold some Eldritch Blasts
Blast.
in the event that I see a hostile enemy.
Okay.
I also let people know there was a shark in the water on the south side of the boat.
Okay. So Jacobus is holding an Eldritch Blast.
Is that starboard or what is the other one?
I don't
Left.
know.
The other side of the boat.
Starboard, not starboard.
Starboard and port, but I don't know which one is which.
It's the ones between aft and front.
That guy's still banished. That guy's dead.
Oh, I forgot about the banished guys.
That we gone for a while. What is Rafferty doing that he has to be pixelated?
We're preparing
On the
him for
starboard
his arrival.
Put that away.
When you're facing the front of the boat, port
Look,
is
guys,
left and starboard is
When
right.
I got the third Eldritch Blast beam, I only have 2 finger guns. Okay.
Jesus. So I need a way to remember that like right starboard, left port.
Port is
Yeah.
left and starboard is right. So just remember
Right.
that the 4-letter word is the 4-letter word. So
Oh.
port and left. There you
Okay.
go. That's how I'm
gonna
gonna.
do it. All right.
You could also try just not being an idiot.
We will quiz you on this.
First of all, I can't remember useless shit.
It's not useless on this campaign. It's useful.
It's not useless on a boat.
This is how you end up having to get like all sorts of like ship checks. So, you know.
You're welcome.
How do you play Sea of Thieves if you can't tell your bow from your
Right.
stern and your
Roll
starboard
for not
port?
time.
Let me
I
go.
just
Let me
yell at my
walk you
wife
through
a
the
lot.
process. We play Sea of Thieves. We go. Look at that over there. 3 of us go. Where? Over there.
So, in other
Like, what are
words,
you talking about? The thing glowing in the sky over there.
We have no relative directions, no compass, nothing. Over there. Just look at where I'm
I
looking.
played Lord of the Rings Online PvP for something like a decade, and it never got old. The joke was someone would call out enemies here, and someone on voice chat would go, "Well, mapping good here," because mapping was your teleport. Mapping good here, and like by year 2 it was old, but by year 5 it was funny again.
It's I don't know. I don't know why humans do it this way, but we do it this way. And we are a highly effective pirate crew, just in
Yes.
case you were wondering.
Are you?
Yes. We
I
totally
find
didn't
that
get our
hard
ship
to
set on fire
believe.
while I was offline last night.
Highly effective pirate who can upload trees.
Oh god,
That's true. Okay. Shit, what's happening? Rafferty, it's your turn.
oh So Leo, I'm guessing you're going to release the things that are banished, and we can all prepare like.
Yeah, at some point.
Well,
I figure around
it
11 is
depends.
when it will come back just by itself. So nothing
Yeah,
shows up
if
by
they
then.
are native to this plane, but if they were native to another plane and you banish them and you don't end the
Spoiler
spell,
alert! Spoiler alert! They're native to this plane.
yeah, I feel like they probably are. But I mean, we never know.
I mean, if they don't come
This
back, it's even
DM
better.
team is a little bit tricksy.
Hey, can you move me 1 square over the water, Kag, so I can see the damn sharks?
Sharks on the other side.
Oh, they were on the starboard side? Oh.
No, the
Yep.
port side.
No, starboard.
But, yeah. I want
It was over. I don't know how to point.
I can't see the damn shark.
It was like
give
around.
Me a perception check.
Huh?
I was
Give
like,
me a perception check.
Alright, as long as it doesn't take my action.
Nope.
What did you do tonight, dear, when you were playing your nerdy game? I shot a shark with my finger gun.
All three of them.
Or I didn't.
Your totes did not. Your totes wanted to.
So you see just dark water and just the waves gently lapping against the hull of the ship. It's very quiet.
So I am going to shape water, and I'm going to move a 5 foot by 5 foot cube of ice into the square that was occupied by that giant ass thing.
I mean, I'm gonna bet the making the ice probably takes a turn.
Yeah,
And moving the ice.
It's going to take 2 turns. We have time. We have till round 11.
All right, just making sure.
Yeah. So there's just going to be water animated there for right now in the shape of a damn cage. Then we're going to freeze the cage, and we're going to interrogate the crap out of this thing. And by interrogate, I mean stab, because Felix is going to be like, no, it's like a water orc.
I mean, I bet it tastes better.
Maybe. It'll be like lobster as opposed to
Sushi.
yeah, something. I don't know.
Alright. You have a 5 by 5 by 5 block of ice down there.
No, he was moving that water up.
Yeah, I was moving the water up into its square.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah. Okay, and that's my turn.
I'm invested.
Yeah. Obviously, this thing's going to have like a DC 10 strength check to break out that you're easily going to pass. But in the meantime, it'll be very entertaining.
Yes. Leo. Rafferty's doing some shit.
Rafferty, why are you doing shit?
I have a plan. It's an awful plan, but it's mine.
Alright, that sounds familiar.
So...
That's fair.
I just gotta call out, when you want those people back, just let me know. I'll come visit. Then I'm gonna just chill.
Alright, so you chill.
In a Superman pose.
You are out of combat.
For 40 seconds.
For 40 seconds. Would you all like to do something?
Yeah, I want to move.
You can move freely around the boat. You are completely out of...
I'm gonna move.
I would also like to take some Ritalin and make my person stop running in circles.
I'm gonna move there.
Is that the good condition symbol for flying?
It is now.
Jitters.
It's going around like this. This is all like, like.
Is that American toilet or Aussie toilet?
Do we have to wait the full 40 minutes, or?
No, I can end it whenever.
Okay, but I'd like you to end it well before 10 minutes is up, because that's when my spirit guardians go away.
It's less than 1 minute.
Yeah.
It's only 1 minute.
Just give me a chance to freeze the cage where it will appear. It'll at least have to use its action to break out, because Cag's not going to let me hold it there indefinitely with a cantrip. But
I mean, it's like you keep using your action on it.
What if you just fill the entire space with ice and see what happens when it comes back?
I don't think it can return to an occupied place. I think it would automatically put it somewhere else.
Don't give him ideas. He doesn't know that.
So you don't want this one attacked?
I don't care if you kill it while it's entrapped in an ice cage. I mean...
Because when it comes in, it's going to take damage.
There's 2 of them, by the way. Yes, we know that.
The ice cage is its own.
Yeah, there's another one over here behind me.
A full trash guy.
So, are you making a cage of ice, or is it a block of ice?
A cage with a hollow area in the middle for the creature to appear within.
Hey, am I able to hold an action or no? No, because we would be back. We would be at the top of the round when they reappear.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll just wait for my turn. Because
I mean, it would be more useful for me to just hold a damn Eldritch Blast.
It sure would, but then it would not be you, would it?
I mean, just finish it before the time is up and then hold it.
Yeah, I've got plenty of time. So I build the ice cage, and now I'm holding an Eldritch Blast.
So like a couple of
100%.
seconds before it's supposed to appear, Davi will cast guidance on herself.
Okay.
Just so that I can make an athletics checks, potentially.
Spirit Guidance concentration, because guidance is, I think.
Is guidance concentration?
I don't think it
I
is.
believe so.
It's a
That can't
cantrip.
be.
Oh, no, you're right. Okay, I won't do that because I don't want to lose Spirit Guardians.
I didn't know.
I've never seen a concentration cantrip. Good.
Well, it's just so you don't go around and blessing your entire part of that non-stop at all times.
I see. Okay.
All right. So,
Damn it, my opportunity to get one in.
Rafferty has spent the past 30 seconds trying to get enough ice into a cage. So, okay, let's think about this. You can, every 2 rounds, every 12 seconds, you can pick up water and turn it to ice.
You can move water 5 feet per round.
So, okay, so you can get that one there in 12 seconds. Can I duplicate these? That sucks.
I feel like Cog put in too much math into this.
I'm gonna entertain Casta while he's doing this.
So that's another.
Casta, turn the volume down so you don't kill your ears when you watch this video. Full-grown adult man screaming dwarf language while he PvPs. It's a real thing that happened.
You're not really selling it to her. Alright, fuck this. Whatever. It's a ice cage. I don't give a shit.
You could just like make him roll or something for it, rather than try to figure out the actual math of this engineering project.
Don't care. Doesn't matter.
So instead, since I'm going to cast Death Ward on myself, just to make sure that if I do get drug underwater, maybe I don't die.
Okay.
We are not going to let you get drug underwater.
No, we'll throw Rafferty in after you.
Well, I can still hope that maybe I can keep that.
We'll use Rafferty as a death charge.
Okay.
My turn!
So, just a heads up for the future, Cog, my YouTube volume doesn't work.
Oh, was that
So
super loud?
No, like I don't have any. Like I tried that video, and then I tried another video, and I don't have any volume from YouTube. This is not a now
you
problem.
can hear them though, right?
Yeah, this is not a now problem.
It's
Thank you.
your default sound output is not
Oh, okay.
to the right headphones.
I inherited a different monitor.
If you go
so-
down to the
It's okay.
sound,
I'll get it.
It's not a now problem. I like your language use there, Casta.
totally not a problem.
have to specify.
I have identified
Sorry,
the issue that
guys.
must be fixed.
I hit him right in the ADD.
Yep.
This is a tomorrow problem.
All right.
Because she will want to watch YouTube at some point, but not right now.
So, y'all ready?
I'm just gonna let it expire too. I'm not gonna cancel it early because fuck them if they're not from here.
Okay. Irlith, you are standing ready when you start to see a little bead of light show up inside of this ice cage or whatever the hell it is, and then you see
I
this
feel like Cog's impressed by it.
massive creature appear within it somewhat uncomfortably as he's jammed into this large holding device.
Well, with the ice cage would probably typically provide some cover, but I ignore 3/4 cover because the sharpshooter. Yay!
Wait, you have sharpshooter?
I sure do.
Have you been using it?
I haven't yet, no.
You should
But,
be using it.
I will when it warrants it.
Always. It always is warranted.
No, because some of those I
Take a
barely
pitch,
hit
Khalid.
that guy, and if I'd have taken a 5
+1
hit
is
to the
plenty
attack,
attack.
Yes. That's all you need.
So anyway, all right. But I would like to sharp. That's the big guy that hit me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll sharpshooter this time for that because I haven't yet this combat, and that'll be fun. Let me remind myself how that
Does
works.
she have a thing to turn it on? I don't think she has a thing. She just
She never think.
Attack in range. You can take a putt if the attack hits. Okay. I'm gonna
I think we do
Hunter's
the math
Mark
of plus
lasts.
5 and
How long does
minus.
Hunter's Mark last? Hold on.
a minute.
That's right.
Sorry. I think Hunter's Mark only lasts.
It's a minute
Oh no.
once you have cast, I think.
I think it's like an hour.
Yeah, 1 hour, so it's still
wow.
up. As a bonus action, I'm gonna move Hunter's Mark to that big guy in the cage.
Okay.
And then I am going to using sharpshooter. Wonder
Does he
if
what-
can I roll sharpshooter?
You know,
Oh, no,
you
it
can,
doesn't really
you can
roll.
set up a thing for it, but
Oh well.
Does he have a 2/2 on?
you have a 2/2 on. It's a breastplate.
That's not
All
a
right,
breastplate.
that is 16 to hit.
16 hits.
So that is 20.
You're not targeting him right now.
Oh, sorry. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I did.
Because I don't see him. There's no token
Oh.
there. Oh, there was. It is now. Anyway, so sorry. So it's 23 damage for the first hit. And I've
Okay.
targeted him now, so the next one will go.
Okay.
And then, my extra attack.
When
I'm
he
gonna-
appeared, did he take damage?
He will on
No.
his turn.
Okay. Alright. And then, sharpshooter again. Oh, I bet that's not 12.
Nope, 12 does not.
Okay. So nothing.
Alright. Davi.
Alrighty.
I mean, 23 damage on one hit's pretty nice.
Assume 14 doesn't hit.
Nice.
14 does not hit.
$21.
21 does.
How can I set up a thing for a sharpshooter?
Are you two-handing it, or do you have a shield on?
I have a shield.
Okay.
I have a shield unless I state otherwise.
Okay, got it. Okay, so this being a remarkably easy target behind the bars of ice, you managed to hack through the gaps there to attack its legs and ankles. Its knees and toes, if you would. Sleznig isn't even here. So
I know.
it's-
It was a waste.
Anything else?
Nope.
Jacobus.
Did this guy have reach? Like he did.
Mm-hmm.
How
Yeah,
long
'cause
are
he
his
was-
arms?
Anyway,
He was
You're right,
definitely
I'm going
about 10, 15 feet away from me when he hit me.
They're real long.
with my bonus
Why do you think I
action,
moved?
I'm going to Hexblade's curse the big guy.
Okay.
Woohoo! Loving that.
25 hits. You you dart in and sink your dagger into the side of his breastplate, Jacobus. He is clearly bloodied, staggered under his, exiting his former prison and now into his new custom-made prison.
Move to the other side of Davi there, and that's the end of my turn.
When he staggered, did he touch the ice cage, and was it still whole after he touched it?
Rafferty.
Oh, actually, he takes another 3 points of damage from the Hexblade's curse.
Wait, did he? Oh yeah, he moved to there. Alright, you're fine.
Alright, I'm not going to forget this little punk over here to the west, towards the stern of the ship.
Lord have mercy.
On the poop deck.
Nah, you guys are just making this shit up.
No, it's a thing.
No, a poop deck is a thing.
I know it is.
I have no idea what the poop deck is.
I was really commenting on he has no idea what a poop deck is.
Okay, I did 14 damage to it. Is it still alive?
Wouldn't you like to know? Yes.
It looks alive to you.
No, it's dead. We got it.
You shot him in the face, and he's dead. You
Good
use your other
job.
finger gun to hit
20.
that guy.
Keg's super vested in this combat at the moment.
Does the 20 hit?
Yes. Does it not show you?
He thought he was going to overwhelm us with numbers.
Yes, it does.
And you
Okay.
banished the big hitter.
No, like banish is like ridiculous. It's a really good spell.
I feel like I'm in WoW again. You there, just sit there and keep casting Banish on this thing. Okay, so you finger gun both of these creatures, and the big guy looks pretty bad right now.
Oh my god, is it almost my turn?
So is the little check mark but next to attack, that means it hit?
Yep.
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then there's an X if it doesn't. Okay.
Yep.
I didn't
Cag
realize.
did something cool with his add-ons that
He installed it.
will
Yeah,
probably
no.
then break.
Let's not go too far here.
No, I did something cool.
And
Take note,
but
Tab.
it won't work next time we play. So enjoy it while it lasts.
Do your icons wiggle, Tab? Do they?
No, that's on purpose.
I have no idea how to
Make him not wiggle.
I don't know, I can make him stop wiggling. It is now Leo's turn.
I'm gonna toll the dead. The other guy died, right? Yeah, we did. Big guy, cause I am not gonna fireball him because he's in an ice
Holy
cage.
shit.
Okay, no, that's the wrong one. All right, wisdom saving throw. I think he failed it. I like how it shows the dice rolling and then shows a question mark down here.
I know.
Gotta be quick. Pay attention.
Takes 16 points of bell damage.
Screw you guys. Taking a shit
Necrotic.
ton of bell damage.
And that's all I'm doing.
Okay.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
So this creature attempts to shrug out of his bonds, his earthly bonds,
It's got to be a real low DC, just so.
I mean, we're working on shrugging him out of his earthly bonds, so.
and crit succeeds that strength check. Little bits of ice fly everywhere. One of them bounces off of your face, Rafferty.
Oh, does it scratch him?
You lose
Roll
an
a
eye.
Constitution saving throw. No, I'm just kidding.
I will take a hit point off just so Cat can say he damaged us. It's
I
pity,
got
it's pity
hit.
damage.
And then,
I got hit for 11 points. Thank you very much.
And then
You
this
don't count.
creature turns and immediately dives off of the edge. You get
did he roll the wisdom damage there?
Ooh, good
that's
call.
right.
Yes, he needs to roll a save.
Hit him, Davi.
If you took a point of damage, you need to roll a concentration check and see if you fall overboard.
So he passes that, so that's 4 damage. And now
Then
he
I get
dies.
an attack.
So you get an
No.
attack.
Opportunity
It would
attack.
be 5, not 4.
Oh man.
You know what? Screw it. I'm going to use my other channel divinity.
Yes.
We don't need
20
resources.
freaking 3. Oh, I think I just clicked exhaustion for
Like,
some
I can
reason
click
by
on-
accident.
Uh-oh.
I didn't mean to. How do I get rid of that?
I can turn it off.
There,
It's-
okay, thank you.
So I set it to be a hit. So
yeah.
Thank you.
you can roll off of the sheet.
Jesus. I'm rolling like crap tonight.
So as he turns and attempts to flee, you rush in
Yay.
after him and hamstring him. He stumbles and just spills out over the edge, and the momentum.
I'm
is enough
gonna
to
shout
carry
at the
him out.
water. That's right, assholes. We're better than you.
I'm gonna need Rafferty to roll a
Rafferty's
concentration.
the
for
moon
1 point
girl.
of ice damage she took.
So the water is silent yet again. Rafferty, roll a concentration check just for giggles.
If I fail, this is gonna be so funny.
50 feet right in the water with the sharks.
Don't fail.
No, I deserve it. All right, drum roll, please.
Yeah, because
I
you
want you to
had
fuck
to
this up
say
so
you would
bad.
take damage when he wasn't going to give you damage, but whatever.
Oh, it was not 20.
I passed it at the 10, right?
Just
Yeah,
enough.
barely.
That was almost as
Barely.
good as cast as death save.
All right.
Oh, man. At
The
least,
ship's deck
well,
is
at least if you couldn't
Quiet yet
die.
again. You are out of combat, and there doesn't seem to be any movement.
Alright, well, now you woke me up, I'm gonna go back to my cabin and go to sleep.
It's still Davi and Jackie's watch, right?
And clean
I'm
this up.
gonna- I'm gonna. We should get the bodies off of the. What do we? We should salt the bodies and then
No,
get them off
just
the
dump
boat.
them overboard. Just dump them overboard.
Yeah.
Pile them all
Yeah.
around Leo.
Because I like to think of like a dozen little red caps in the middle of the
I'll plant a
ocean.
seed in each one.
Oh no!
That's a different campaign.
We'll make sure there's nothing useful on any of them or of
Yeah.
note or
This is
interest
how
in
we,
them.
we start our Vampire the Masquerade campaign.
We will salt them and throw them over.
Okay, you scour through the bodies, and there's bits of shell, a couple of harpoons and tridents, necklaces, odds and ends. You find a pearl or two. Beyond that, nothing particularly interesting. There's one of them has a shield on him. But
We'll
beyond
take
that-
the shield.
Yeah.
I want to keep some of the shells, especially if there are any pretty shells.
All right.
If there's any parts that might be good for herbalism stuff, alchemy stuff.
Guys, if you were wondering why there's a trending topic on Twitter for Gorilla Glue Girl,
We already discussed her.
oh my god.
Sprayed her hair with Gorilla Glue.
Wait, what?
She sprayed her hair with Gorilla Glue instead of the Gorilla Snot gel or whatever.
And
That's-
her most recent update was pictures of herself in the hospital.
Yep.
Well, I don't even know what to say to that.
Well, there are things to say, but it's best not to do it.
You have a shield that automatically equipped it, Felix.
Is it cool? Is it a cool shield?
Yeah, it's a buckler.
Is it a cool buckler though? It's like all shelly and cool.
It is shelly.
And,
Very shelly.
yeah,
It's
are there any
actually-
pretty
it's
shells?
actually a turtle
keep?
shell with shells inlaid on it.
Oh, pretty.
It doesn't match
are
any
there-
of other Jacobus's gear. He's gonna need to like transmogrify it or something.
He's gonna go and paint it black afterwards.
He does not care. He wanted 19 instead of 17 AC, and that's it.
We were just in town.
Yeah, you could have
Literally
got a
weapons and armor
shield there.
everywhere.
I want to keep any pretty shells we find.
Okay, you have kept all interesting shells you have found.
Okay.
And I heard you all were dumping bodies off the.
Salting and
Into
dumping.
the salting
sharks
and then
came
dumping.
a long way. Yeah, those sharks came a long way and didn't get to eat anything. So
I'll season them for the sharks.
He gets a pepper too.
Yeah.
All right.
And we'll clean off the decks real quick to try to keep from Hey, Rafferty, can you like splash some water on the decks so that we can clean off any blood?
I mean,
sinking the boat.
yeah, I feel like I've done my part.
I'm doing my part.
You certainly have done a lot, Rafferty. A lot. That was unnecessary.
All of your character growth is due to me.
This has nothing to do. Is that in character? Oh my god!
It might be.
Don't get outside.
Hey, what?
No, it wasn't. Like, I thought we had reached a peaceful resolution to that issue.
I am peaceful, but you could certainly help wash off these decks. So that we don't get any of Leo's special offspring.
You hang out with Leo long enough. That's what happens.
I require a nice bottle of wine first before you get my special offspring.
It's gotta be a Malbec, and you gotta spend at least, $8-9.
If it's in a plastic bag, I'll consider it, but
Better be boxed.
it's really coming down on your permanent record.
Before Leo heads to bed, actually, Davi will cast Lesser Restoration on him again.
Two things we always have to remember in this campaign: salt the bodies, kill the mushrooms.
Leo, make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a thing I can do somewhere.
You can lower me back safely to the deck of the boat, Cag. I no longer need to be 50 feet in the air.
I wish I could animate you just thumping into the deck.
Well, I'm hoping that he will reconsider and help us clean the decks.
So the Greater Restoration seems to...
Lesser.
Whatever. Lesser.
It's not whatever. It's a big deal.
Yeah. The Great Restoration would actually work.
I made the decision before I started talking, so it doesn't matter. The Restoration spell...
Whichever
seems
version
to
it is.
Return a little bit of the spring in your step that you remember.
I was flying, but sure.
You get your 1 max HP back.
Oh, wow.
Give you a roller coaster.
Important question. Am I at 49 out of 50 or am I at 50 out of 50
You're
now?
at 49 out of 50.
Ah, shit.
No free rides here.
I mean, we're going to see Lear. There are plenty of free rides.
It's gonna be all the rides you want.
You gotta bring the bagged wine with you, though. So.
The bag of wine.
So, you all kind of return to your previous positions, you sleep a little less restfully than you had previously. The adrenaline of the fight is difficult to recover from. But the rest of the night progresses without much excitement. If anyone wanted to have conversation between the party...
Are we there yet?
Nope.
It's midnight. Are we good? Are we continue?
No, we're
I
actually
was going to get them
on
to
the
the
boat.
next part and then stop them there.
Oh my gosh.
It's really not nice to whisper in front of people.
It really isn't. Look
I don't
at
think anybody-
him covering
I don't
his
think
mouth
anybody's
like
lip
we
reading.
can actually lip read.
Also, it's making it hard for Cock to understand.
What is this
I want
conversation?
to know what's going
We are
on here.
done soon. You can hit on each other afterwards. This could have waited 20 minutes.
Be nice, Dad.
Keep in mind, this is being streamed in front of
Yeah.
children.
What's the
Worst!
So she's like over here like whispering to me with the mic off. I'm like, stop! I can't fucking hear you. They can't hear you either.
You never know.
Yes, I do.
Thought
That's
the
what I
microphone
like.
could pass, and it didn't work. It was a big deal.
Alright. So after you cycle through all of your rest, you all return to your positions. Irlith, you have learned quite a bit from Jacobus's guidance. You're a lot more comfortable around the ship right now.
Is she
Yay.
proficient in the vehicles too now?
It'll take her a bit to gain that proficiency, but she has learned some, and she is on the road to having that proficiency, yes.
Woohoo! And I'm gonna be like, so what do I do now, Jackie? What do I do now? Like the whole time.
Sit quietly over there and reflect on what you've learned.
Meditate on his teachings.
Wow.
I'm gonna read my creepy book.
So, once everyone's up and
Rafferty is all
about,
damp and creepy somewhere.
So we do get a long rest, though?
yes,
Okay.
Okay.
I should say no, but whatever.
I'm gonna change out
Well-
some spells, too, while I'm at it, but
So
y'all
when
can
we
continue.
get up, we're of course gonna pull up anchor and take off, right? Right, Jackie? Right?
Definitely. Good places to be.
So, anchor comes up, and Rafferty gets back to his propulsion device, and you start moving northward again.
All right. He can't read his damp and creepy book because he's got to shape water.
Oh, that was while we were resting.
Oh.
Post
We
creepy book.
tie Rafferty up and we dip him just below the surface to really motivate him to go fast.
Real quick,
Mhm.
there was something I wanted to do before Davi slept, if I
Sure.
can. So I took divination.
Spell?
Yeah, and I wanted to do it, so I'm trying to read and see what the heck it does. So
That's fine. Go for it.
I can ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. So I would talk to the party about this too. I'd be like, okay, I can ask one question. So what should I ask about our meeting with the Admiral? Do we think we're 7 days out? I mean, how far is this? I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Maybe since we don't know how far, maybe ask if we're on the right path.
Here, let's make a survival check.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Because I thought Rafferty might have some idea of how far it might be.
So you know you moved at a pretty good clip, Irlith. This is the fastest you'll have moved again since you've been to the Feywild.
Right.
this would
Arlo?
normally take you just from what you've been, just from your watching the shoreline and being generally alert and engaged. You know, you've covered about 3 cycles travel and just 1 cycle.
Okay, so we're making really good time. Did we ever know how long it took to get to where the Admiral is from the Autumn Court?
Nope.
No, I can't. I know we knew roughly where he was supposed to be, told kind of where he is, but I don't think anybody ever told us how long it would take. But surely it's not going to take 7 days.
Don't call me Shirley.
I wouldn't think so.
I wouldn't think so either.
So what should I ask? I mean, I'm kind of tempted to ask something specific about the Admiral. Something about...
Will our venture be successful? That would be fun.
That's...
But it won't do that, will it? Hold on.
I mean, I was thinking more like asking if the Admiral is, if the Admiral has any intent to harm us.
Or maybe something along the lines of if he's in league with whatever.
Yeah, is he
Is the Admiral in league
is
with
he...
the orcs or the demons? Orcs and demons?
Is he in league with the orchestrators of the demon incursion? Because that's because we don't know.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. Well, Davi will do her divination. She'll spend some time and just
What is
meditate.
your sacrificial offering?
Rafferty.
Your magic and an offering. Okay.
Is Rafferty worth 25 gold?
Easily triple that.
Davi will offer the feather that was withheld from the Admiral's bag, since that is tied to and part of the intent of the Admiral.
Okay.
And is that worth 25 gold?
Whatever, fuck it. It fits into the story.
Money in this
I don't
thing
know.
is
It didn't
accountable.
even fit.
Cool.
I was just trying to think what fit Icely,
Yeah.
and that just seems to
Really
fit the
cool.
story.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not going to call it on gold value when you have a thing that fits perfectly into the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we haven't used gold
Cool.
so far.
Yeah, gold has been...
For some
Yeah,
reason.
gold is not as intent. Seems
So,
more important here.
Next time,
Yeah.
just raid Leo. He's got plenty of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got platinum, I got gold, I got silver, I don't have copper apparently.
I got this. I got that.
Shit ton of hats.
Leo's richer than your entire party
I've
in the
been
campaign.
itching to use this spell, and it hasn't really fit, so...
So, you are asking a god or a god's servants.
I mean, her god, I assume.
Well, it just says they put you in contact with a god or a god's servants. So, what god would be the most likely?
Since you're using the feather,
You can get,
We should
the
just...
traveler.
Yeah, I mean, that one's kind of tied to the traveler, too. That might make more sense. So, we could ask Avishel. I think that kind of makes sense in a lot of different directions.
Yeah. Yep. And there's a.
I saw some lips moving, I saw lips moving.
I love this
Oh,
so
put your
much.
tongue back in your mouth.
Ugh.
Don't make
Okay.
out on
Alright,
screen.
we're just gonna stand here and talk and then make up something really fancy when we say this, because like, it has to be a short phrase. Maybe we should make up something like really cool, like "the gods speak, for not for ye indeed." But that sounds dumb.
I mean, you could just
what
be
do we do
like,
instead?
So terrible.
I mean,
you're horrible.
watch the traveler be like, "Fuck if I know." That's
No, that's Castan Kega.
no, that's Cag. Casta definitely knows, but she's worried that we're getting close.
So, before you all, well, as you all bed down, Davi kind of picks a spot near the prow of the ship. And
Which one's the prow?
it's the pointy end.
Okay.
The bow. Yeah. No, wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
The bow, I
Don't
think,
you
is the
huff at
front
me and then you
side.
don't know
The
idea what
prow
you're
is
talking
the-
about. This shit.
I've had to think about it for a minute. It's late, y'all. Jesus.
We can never have a boat in any campaign again.
There's too many parts. You only get wagons from here on out. So Debbie sets out her things and kind of arranges herself. This is the first time Davi's ever cast this spell, so she's taking. Anyone who's paying attention can see she's taking extra care in how she's laying out her things.
In the second floor of the mansion.
So, Davi, you kind of pull yourself inward, and all of the sounds of the ship seem to fade away. All the rocking and creaking and the waves coming against the wood, and it's just empty for a moment as you reach out, and for a moment you seem to almost struggle against this. We'll call it a membrane or some resistance as you try to push your consciousness out beyond where your body sits. But eventually you're able to push through. The feeling is I can't look at chat while I talk.
No, you sure can't.
You definitely get a shiver that almost breaks your concentration as your thoughts pass through that layer in through the planes, and you kind of shout your question into what feels like an abyss, but not in the heavy, dark kind, but in the massive reminder of your insignificance in the world. And there's a long pause, and you can see in your mind's eye that the feather that you had ground down kind of drift away from you into the abyss. Fuck you guys! I can't watch this shit.
Why are you? Stop!
You said you weren't.
I have too many screens.
Oh my god!
And there's a long pause, and you watch this feather kind of drift away from you. And eventually, I'm not looking. I've covered it up. And eventually, this feather drifts back to you, and you don't receive any words or anything direct in terms of a return to your thought, but there's an uncomfortable lack of an answer to your question. There's definitely an uncertainty or an inability to make judgment is the feeling that you have received. After a moment of sitting with that kind of uncomfortable lack of knowledge, you can kind of feel your thoughts be pulled back to your body very quickly. You pass through that sheath around wherever it is that you're sitting, and you get that chill again as you work back into consciousness, and you kind of startle when you return to the sounds of the ship.
Just to note, it's less an unknown answer and more an unwillingness to commit to either answer, if that makes sense. There's a known, but it can't quite.
My GIF was a shorter, accurate representation.
I hate when you guys argue.
Davi will spend a few minutes after that just in meditation and say basically her prayers to Martha Morduan, just because there's no offense in reaching out to another deity that he put her in contact with, but she's still gonna have loyalty to Martha Moore. So
Are you saying you're praying to him or
Alrighty.
casting the spell again?
No, she's just praying.
Okay.
no, just praying. No, I can't cast the spell again. I think there's a
See, the reason you want to be a
about not
warlock,
doing it.
the reason to be a warlock instead of a priest or cleric is because I don't have to waste a spell slot to know I'm insignificant in the eyes of my patron.
Yeah, I just don't understand if it says it offers a truthful reply.
Yes.
I guess it's truthful that he doesn't want to reply.
No, it wasn't.
But it wasn't a lack of a reply.
It wasn't a. So the question was, is like correct me if I'm wrong, but is the admiral aligned with the demons? And the answer was
With
basically
who's orchestrating it, yeah.
if it was a magic 8-ball, the question was unclear at this time.
The travelers in league with demons.
It's going to be clearer
That
pretty
would
soon,
be
guys. Let's
Very
get this.
confusing for
Let's cast this every. Let's cast this
just
every day.
go
Just
and say
keep
that.
asking different gods. The one we talked to last night was in league with demons.
This is a situation in development. We cannot give you an absolute at this time.
It's a much
Yeah,
better
there's
8-ball
a-
answer.
I'm going to laugh when we give the bag to Lear and it causes the apocalypse.
You can start getting random readings after the first one. So
Yeah, you,
Right,
chance
so
of
if you
failing
do
after
it
one.
too, there's a 25%
well, it says
chance that you
before
fail.
finishing your next long
I can do it in the morning.
rest, but still, yeah, I can do it in the morning, but yeah, not right now.
Who
sure.
wants to waste a spell slot in the morning? You never know what you're going to need.
Yeah, but anyhow, so I will do my long rest, but I'm going to pick my spells.
Okay. So,
All right. And we're clipping along again.
y'all are moving along, and as you move along, Erlith, you're thinking on all that you've learned from Jacobus quietly in the corner as he instructed you to.
Absolutely, because I follow Jackie's instructions to the letter.
And you can start to see you see a glint off of various peaks in the waves ahead, and you can initially you kind of take that as a oh, that must be why they call this the Diamond Sea.
Iceberg, dead ahead.
But as you get closer, you can see that there are chunks of clear material floating in the water, and they start to just thump against the hull of the ship as you move past. It doesn't seem, none of them caused any damage. They bounce harmlessly off, but they're just perfectly. The only reason you can see them is because of the reflection.
Okay.
So as you go, you
I'm gonna-
just hear the material thump off the hull.
I'm going to point it out to Jackie. I'm going to say, hey, something's changed. And then I'm going to kind of lean over the side, not precariously, just kind of lean over the side, see if I can get a better.
I'm also going to look.
Each of you roll a perception. I will take the highest.
Oh, I'm good at this.
Yeah, you are.
Oh no.
Don't fuck this up.
Oh,
Come on, Jackie.
Hey.
Hey, you did a little better than me.
okay.
Good job, Jackie.
So as you two are looking down at this, at these things bobbing in the water, you can see that there's more and more of them as you go along, and you can almost, as you lean forward, you can kind of tell that they're glass. Just these massive shards of glass floating in the water that you're just pushing out of the way as you travel.
Are they like suspended in water, or is it like the glass is?
You cut out right at the end.
Is it glass floating in water, or is it like the water has turned to these shards of glass?
It is glass floating in water.
I'm going to attempt to contact my patron and be like, got the bag. I'm at the Diamond Sea. Give me a sign, boss. Which way do we go?
Nothing.
Hope you guys feel like killing some orcs.
Can we tell where the glass is coming from? Is it just everywhere?
It's just everywhere. And as
It's
you're
just
moving
like the-
along, there's like larger and larger pieces.
Oh, that doesn't. Is it damaging to the boat at all?
Nope, they seem to be fairly lightweight, actually.
Okay, so even though the pieces are larger and probably exceptionally sharp if we were to be thrown overboard, it's not damaging the hull of the ship.
Yes.
Okay.
Where is everyone else on the ship right now?
In my cabin.
I assume Davi will be up, helping keep watch.
Yeah, I mean, Airless would be on the deck, of course,
Davi, roll me a perception.
following Jackie around like a
Why did
kid.
my things all disappear? Okay, well.
Oh yeah, you have to open your character sheet. Oh, so
Although-
what's the 20?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm rolling for crap tonight, sorry guys.
It's okay. Felix feels you.
Yep.
Leah only
Is the
got
glass
one crit tonight,
clear or different
so-
colors?
Do I know?
Say it again?
It's clear.
Is the glass clear?
It's clear.
It's clear.
In fact, there are certain pieces that when they rotate through the water, you can actually see that they're almost a mirror sheen on one side.
And
That's terrifying. This place is like 70,000 years of bad luck, guys.
they're like 2 inches thick too. These are substantial pieces of glass.
But lightweight.
Well,
And
they're
non-
floating.
Yes.
That's a real big mirror portal.
Low density. So as Earlith and Jacobus are hanging over the side of the boat to inspect these, I'm going to need them to roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, someone's falling in.
Oh,
Should have taken those wings.
oh. Well, no, I will eventually, but not yet. I'm not ready
So-
for that yet.
All of a sudden,
Dexterity saving throw.
the boat comes to a complete and full stop.
Oh, good. I was going to stop it anyways.
I wanted that to happen.
12.
There is a terrible crunching sound and the sound of shattering along the front of the ship. As you realize you have hit a solid block of glass
Oh God.
in the water ahead. It was difficult to see just due to the how clear.
I
The
take my
glasses.
bucket and run down to the bottom floor and start bailing.
So, Irilith, you fall face first off of the side of the boat.
I try to grab her.
Son of a.
No.
So hopeful there for a second.
Bloody hell.
And you splash amongst the glass for a moment, but you're able to right yourself, and you can see the damage done to the ship down from where you are in the water. The rest of you on the ship have been knocked over quite well. Leo, your hat is somewhere else in the cabin. You have no idea where it is.
Holy shit. I grab another one.
This one is pink with purple polka dots. It should be a suitable replacement.
Trusty backup hat.
But once everyone kind of recovers from the impact and gathers themselves, you gather at the front of the ship, and you can see that now a little more clearly, you can see a perfectly flat, smooth surface in the ocean between where you are and where you are intending to go.
Look at Jacobus.
How many football fields?
I'm not a sailor, but
Many football
does it
fields.
usually do this?
No, I would say this is not normal, Leo.
Are these diamonds? Is the name literal? Dobby's gonna try to look at one just to study it.
Perception check for me.
Can we back this thing up? Does it go?
Unless you're getting down.
Can we swing? Can we turn the
Well, I
sail
don't know
around and
why
go the
it
other way?
rolled advantage. I didn't intend
it's
for
okay.
it to, but it didn't matter. It was
rolled both
219.
19s,
So
I actually rolled at disadvantage.
it isn't
Oh, weird.
diamond. And now that you're able to stop and really get a good look at it, the massive expanse of glass that's out before you is indeed a mirrored surface. And as you kind of look, it's almost painful with the way it's reflecting the sun. Thankfully, you are still kind of in the autumn court. It's not hitting it directly, but you can just imagine if you were in the spring or especially the summer and it was coming down directly, it would be hot and blinding. But it does look almost like the entire sea has been blanketed in this massive mirror.
So have you been here before, Rafferty? Is this normal?
Can't say that I have.
So, Airless just treading diamonds in the water? Is that what we've discovered? If so, she's gonna snag some small pieces and tuck them in pockets.
They
We're
are still
gonna rope
pieces of
down to
glass.
her to get her up.
They are highly reflective glass,
But no diamonds.
but no diamonds.
Oh, that's a shame, but okay.
But
Then I'm not tucking anything in my pocket.
But you kind of work your way over to the edge of where the glass begins and pull yourself up.
I can walk on it? Do I see my reflection on it?
If you look straight
it's
down,
reflective.
you can almost see through it, but it is largely your reflection.
I'm gonna call up, hey guys,
Hey,
so they can look over and see me standing on the mirror.
We'll throw her down a rope to try to help her get back up.
you might
Yeah, I'm
actually
gonna
have
try
to go
get
down. Is there any way to get around this
Yeah.
mirror?
Not that you can see.
We're gonna all have to come down, I think.
Your ship
Mirror
has
may be the destination.
your ship has kind of hit the edge, and you can see where the edge, like moving back towards where you came, isn't quite jagged. It doesn't look like it's been broken off, but it is kind of uneven. Like it's not a sudden straight line, but it doesn't look like necessarily something chipped it away either. There aren't any kind of fractures. It does appear to just be a line in the water moving forward.
And Aerolith, you can see the front of the boat is actually somewhat damaged from the impact.
The boat's damaged too. Maybe we should come down here and fold up the boat and continue on this mirror.
I'm not stepping on that.
I mean, I'm gonna bounce. If I like jump up and
Do you
down
know
a
the
little bit,
upskirt
does
you can get
anything
on that
happen?
thing? My robes are not meant for that.
Well, maybe put some pants on from what chain?
Shaves. It really does.
Shaves. You know,
Are you surprised though? Are ya?
He's the new
I
Kagan.
mean, yeah, he's not CAC, so I'm surprised. I'm gonna.
How far
I'm
away
gonna
from
kinda,
the actual shoreline?
I'm gonna kind of like make some steps that kind of bounce on the stuff. Does it have any effect? Do I feel like it's unsteady or any way, or it's just like a solid surface, like land, right?
It is completely solid. It does not give in the slightest. There's no flex. It is hard glass. Jacobus, you're several football fields away from the coastline.
I think we need to get
this
off the
is
boat.
where we get out. Yeah, this is where we get out. I'm kind of
this is what I
concerned that
think.
the boat is broken.
We can collapse the boat.
Well, we can
take it
collapse
with
the
us,
boat.
Yeah.
It'll repair, won't it?
I don't know about that part, but it will collapse. For
I
sure.
mean, I would think that it would probably. I don't know. It's a magic item, so who knows?
We get off the boat.
Yeah.
All right.
And take the boat with us.
Sliding
I
down
speak the
boat.
third command word. I lean over at the waist, pick the box up that's floating in the water. I stash it in my pack.
So the boat folds down, and you can see now the front of the boat has sustained a good bit of damage. There's actually a bit of a crunching sound as it folds into itself, and a bit of a grind as it shudders its way down.
It's always
to the
done that.
last
Don't worry,
pieces.
guys. It's always done that.
But it eventually compresses into the box you're used to.
Davi will take it and start casting mending on it just to see if anything happens.
So,
Yeah, does mending
A sustained effort of mending.
So you spend some time mending it, and you can see that there's actually a marked improvement, but it doesn't fully repair the ship. It seems like.
Just keep working on it over time.
A lot of the
Okay,
switches
well,
have been.
Yeah,
taken care of.
every chance you get, Davi, until we have to come back and float away again, I guess. Oh my goodness.
So I think.
Do we see anything that looks like a fortress or a castle or a building or anything at all?
I suggest we start walking west or northwest to get to land. I don't like being over water.
Speaking of, Leo, west sounds like a great direction.
Oh no, that's the wrong direction then. If we're trying to get to the Admiral, we don't want to go the direction that Leo wants to go.
Why can I not know where the Admiral is? Why is he thinking you're better at finding him? You don't know where he is.
Yeah, west leads us closer to the Winter Court, and the Admiral's a member of both courts, and I don't know which. Do I know anything about where we need to go? Do I have any advantage for actually working for this a-hole?
He has told you repeatedly to come to the Diamond Sea.
Well, we're here now.
I should just throw the damn bag in the Diamond Sea and well, it's here. I did exactly what you said.
You can do
Let's try
whatever you
it.
want.
I mean, literal. I mean, that's sometimes a way to catch a Fae anyways. Get them
Throwing
stuck
them
in
in
literal
that's-
wording.
That's a way to be tortured. Is what that is.
So here you stand at the edge of this great plain of this mirror, with your slightly mended boat and a shoreline in view. Your next steps will be to decide how you continue your journey.
Oh, are we calling it here?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Well, then we can at least have a good roleplay session arguing about what the hell to do next.
Yeah, there's gonna be some definite what the hell are we supposed to do now? Jesus.
As we're walking, so note, Leo goes in his fanny pack and hands Jacobus the scroll of counterspell he has. Because I believe
Where
both
are we currently at?
I think Ratford, you have counterspell too, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, yep, and I have counterspell, so I don't really need that, so I'm just gonna stick that in party loot and you can grab that. Because it's on the Warlock list, so you can cast it from a scroll.
Where on the map are we?
You don't know.
I mean, you're so unhelpful. Well, I know we're in the Diamond Sea.
You can roll for it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, what is that? A survival?
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen some maps of the Feywild here and there.
Yeah.
So.
You're where you are on the map.
So maybe
I
we
don't know where that
find some
is.
Weird
Right
features.
here.
It's literally the icon.
Oh,
On the
okay,
map.
there. Okay. So we're not in the Diamond Sea.
No, we're above it.
You might be a little closer. You might be like there. But you're right about here.
I do really still love the casting scroll counter spells from a scroll as a reaction.
I don't believe that's a thing.
That's how it works.
It makes no sense.
Then why would you ever have a scroll of counterspell?
It's just
put it in your
one
spell
word. It just says stop.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh
Yeah,
no!
this
You
is
did.
interesting. So there are land masses too, in that we would have seen because we have seen maps. I wonder if he's on one of those land maps. Weird.
It sucks. Tongues should let you read things too, not just spoken, but it's just
I can read the book for you.
Sucks tongue. What?
Yeah,
Spell.
but we don't know if you would be telling us right stuff.
Oh, it's
You love shouting insight check?
it's that kind of after dark right now.
Jacobus could also read it for you using comprehend languages.
We do trust Jackie. Sorry, so sorry.
Definitely trust the murderous heart eater versus the man who risked his life to save yours.
Did he though?
I was right there with you helping save her.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
an
yeah.
interesting taste of alternative facts.
Davi will rely on both Rafferty and Jackie to read on the book.
Oh
but
wow.
The
So
council.
Davi is
Dramatic.
going to maybe have some of them repeat passages just to double check
Oh.
between the
You're
two.
doing a double blind study. You guys gotta say
What'll be
what one
funny?
says and everything.
What'll be funny is Sylvan is an Elvish language, and don't you think that they would use flowery prose?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not gonna match. Like, there's gonna be some real.
Yeah, because Felix can only give you the literal meaning of what he's reading. He's
Can be puzzling together.
Oh, gee.
That's all we need. Don't you know how people read the Bible? Okay?
Oh yeah. Oh my
Literal
god.
all the
So this
way,
is gonna be
okay?
the difference of Rafferty reading. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's an awesome.
It'll be entertaining to see what happens.
It does say, Lexa, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You also understand any written language that you see. It doesn't say literal meaning of the written language.
Yeah.
Up for interpretation.
Yeah, it's interpreted for you. I'm making your job easier.
But Davi's also going to have Rafferty to start teaching her how to speak Sylvan. Or read Sylvan, at least.
Oh, excellent! You just have to sign your name in my
No.
book.
We've already told you we're not gonna sign your damp and creepy book.
At least one of you has.
Yeah, Jackie signed it. All it lets me do is communicate with you telepathically. It's
We
literally.
don't know
Inside
that,
check.
though.
Inside check.
Also, don't want that either.
Oh me, oh my. I am not
Alright.
even
Well,
proficient
I'm gonna
in
go to
insight.
sleep, and we will have a fun role playing session of this week or the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think so.
Thanks for
Because we
playing,
gotta
everybody.
decide where we're going. I say we going straight north, personally, but that's because Casa said from where we are, we can't actually see any land or buildings or anything like that.
This is why you
Yeah.
couldn't see the horizon, was because the way this reflective stuff was
Yeah.
doing.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they here? Or are they like here?
I don't care.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. We'll tell you next time where you are for sure.
Okie dokie.
There's a lot of
Next to
glass
water.
all around you.
Next to water.
Yeah,
You're somewhere here.
you're in water. There's stuff ahead.
Great.
Depending upon
Thanks.
where we put the stuff where you're going.
Yeah.
All right, well, this was 2 weeks of travel, which we spent 2 days off, so we were like here.
Oh,
Yeah, because you told us
You
we
know what?
made
Tab's
3
right.
times.
You're here.
Because you told us we were moving about 3 times faster than it would have normally been.
Yeah.
you've got
So-
motor power, so
Rafferty can move water at 0.6 miles an hour.
Yeah, Rafferty can motorboat and also move water.
That's slightly below crawling speed.
Well,
But-
and I
But
didn't
Cag
realize.
said we were moving quite fast.
Yeah, but after the first day, after Davi had done her divination, then I took control water too, so she could have
Oh.
assisted. So,
yeah.
Yay.
which is a 4th
Way to
level
go,
spell,
Davi.
so it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's better than shape water.
Yeah.
One would hope.
This is
And
Considering one is a cantrip.
yeah.
I went ahead and put that on my character sheet because she would have taken that, and that was before I knew we were going to go landside on the mirror surface, but it doesn't matter. She would have had it. So,
All right. Well, thank you, Cag and Cassa.
Love you
Uh-oh.
guys.
thanks, guys.
Is there a little?
Aw, little one.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys. Love y'all so much.
We can sit here and watch Casta's video until she comes back.
Why would you do that?
That's-
She might not come back.
Well, it's gonna be a long video watching.
All right, we're gonna sit here and wait for Cass to come back. Weirdo.
I'm going to bed.
No, we need